Chicken bar in the town of Dawnflower. They all joined together.
That was my nickname in high school.
Oh, it started early.
It's gonna be one of those days, dude.
No.
Embrace it.
But they worked together in a game of trivia to beat the other teams and win an all-expenses-paid vacation to Calico Bay.
And not cheat that much in the process.
I had Calico Bay written down, but nothing associated with it.
I have CA written down, and that's probably where I was going with that.
For the
But-
metal
That
team.
sucked, guys.
After the trivia, they were approached by
It's not bad.
a young half-orc who is the epitome of a cinnamon roll named...
Adam,
Adam.
Cinnamon roll?
do I get
Yes,
points?
he is a cinnamon
She
roll.
needs
Too pure for
stickers.
this world.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
No,
what
you
I'm hearing
cannot.
is he's very spicy.
Yes.
Can I eat that?
Yeah.
But he was approached, or they were approached by him, and they asked, or he asked them if they would help them, if he, everyone's talking. I
Sorry.
can't talk.
Sorry.
He asked if they would help him in his hometown of Cellar Holes to solve the mysteries of the disappearances of the townfolk. And really, Jason?
I love it. He's got a character. You want them to be in character, right? Us.
I'm your Huckleberry.
We're RPing, baby.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh no, I don't want that anymore.
Well, here we go, folks. We're gonna go around the table real quick, give a brief summary of the characters, basically focusing on the race and the class, and any other little tidbits you would like to add. We're gonna go around this way.
This way?
Yep.
Hi, my name is Maka. I'm a tiefling and a rogue, and I steal things. That's all. Oh, I have a tiger. His name is Chibi. He's white.
You just gestured to the floor.
He's down there.
Okay.
Just imagine if you would.
He's
a
just
tiger.
laying on the floor like
Red
a cat
tiefling.
tends to do.
That is
Hello,
what I
my
do.
name is Kasa, and I am a barbarian.
Crusher.
Kasha.
No, you said it right. I was just saying, like in English people.
Warforged. Yes, that is who I am.
I'm Kara.
Dies immediately.
Bird person.
And I'm a bird bard.
I keep forgetting. Are you a Kenku? You're not a Kenku. You're the other one, right?
No, I'm Aarakocra.
Eric.
Kenkus don't have their own language.
They
They don't have
were
language.
Cursed. Really? Yeah. Later. Sorry.
Unfortunate.
I'm not distracting us yet.
Oh,
You're next.
my name
Oh,
is Cassie.
okay.
A level 5 human gunslinger. Nice to meet y'all.
He chose the one accent he could do.
Yep.
It's not a stretch.
It's better than I chose
okay,
an accent I
So-
could
so-
not
so-
do.
so to
I
start the
chose
game,
an affectation and didn't just have my regular accent.
Fair.
so to start up like out of game, unfortunately they just put like the delivery for your mini is not now the 17th. Yours is still out for delivery.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's literally
Love you,
coming from.
Reaper!
They're literally coming.
Please
No,
send
no.
my mini.
Oh no. This is not all Reaper.
It's all delivery.
This is all on USPS.
I mean, I
Oh,
wasn't gonna talk
that's
crap.
fair.
We love them.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
just
Oh, no.
excited to
Reaper
get my mini.
Reaper got our orders like legit. They got our orders out same day. Same day I got had shipped, and then it's sent at the post office for a
Get
day.
your crap together, post office. You have
It's the holiday
competition,
season.
and that's hard on everyone. But like,
So, but if they've upped the date, it just suddenly changed. I was like, oh, okay.
Lovely.
Okay.
we're all hiding.
All
our
right.
things.
You'll get yours then. Well, hopefully before we leave here today.
All right. Are we ready to begin?
Where did we leave off? Like, where were we?
Well, we
Y'all
just
had. Oh, go ahead.
I
we
think
just
I know.
murdered a bunch
thought you were
of goblins.
We didn't murder them. We killed them in self-defense.
Well,
Yeah,
same difference to me. So they're taken care of, and then we had made camp, right?
yep, y'all had made camp. Y'all fought off some wolves in the night.
Chibi got my dagger for me.
Yep.
Because I passed out as soon as the battle was over. Not unconscious, just unconscious. Very tired.
Yeah. You were just like, and
Softly snoring.
Not a damage problem, just like a narcolepsy thing.
Exactly.
It's more like how insomnia can
My
go
character
to
never even got it.
hypersomnia if you go without sleep long enough.
My character even got it from laying down from shooting. Just kind of,
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be your character and how he
Yeah.
approached things.
Your care.
I'm just kidding. You have the studio. We're glad to be here. Very grateful.
So, it's the next morning. You've all had breakfast, woken up.
We had a long rest, right?
Yeah, y'all
Even
had a
with
long.
the bat, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, y'all have had a long rest. How long rest will work for this game is you'll get all your spells back and you'll heal full.
You
Because
get half your hit dice. Is that a real thing?
There are rules for that, but I'm just saying you'll
Everybody
heal
one of
full
these.
for after a long rest. Because,
Get all the hit dice back.
Yeah, we get all the hit
yeah,
dice.
after a
back?
night
Okay,
after a night's
long
sleep.
rest.
Yeah, after a night's sleep, you'll get all of your hit points back and you'll get all your spell slots back.
Cool.
Awesome.
Because I don't want to do math and I don't want y'all to have to do math too.
Cool.
Thank
Fair.
you. I
love
appreciate that.
not doing that.
As someone who's terrible at math,
Same,
I
which
would
is
rather
funny
not do it.
because of
I
my-
can add all of these right now because we're rolling one at a time. I'm good there.
6 plus 7.
Yeah, like I can
Like-
do that.
I'm like 6 plus 7. That's
I mean, I've seen later level streams and I'm like,
Oh
they,
wait,
like,
how many
roll-
days are we out now?
You're just down one day.
Really just.
Oh, he was working on his gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we've had 2 days, right? Because the battle we left the next morning,
Yeah,
like total.
Cassidy. Cassidy. You have to go.
Hold on. My little
Adam,
toolbox just kind of blows up and a big puff of smoke comes out.
It is
Adam
morning.
falls over in fear because he's never seen this
It
before.
worked!
Meanwhile, Maka goes over there and just starts stealing parts of his kit, like blatantly in front of him, and he's like, ah, probably. And I'm like, then let's go.
How does this
Let's
elemental,
Come
go.
on.
how
Adam.
does this elemental barrel work now? Hey, hold still. No.
I
Broke.
My gun now fires cold.
Okay.
So,
Adam. Are you okay?
Yeah. What
Okay.
is that?
He is
it's a Cassidy.
stupid.
Amazing.
I take aim at a tree nearby.
There's something you might be able to hit.
Well, that time I did. That's a definite hit.
What'd you roll?
A 17 plus a 7, so...
Oh, I'm sorry. You needed a. No, I'm kidding.
What is it? Trees
I
are
need-
reflex.
The tree
I
can
rolled a
dodge.
24 to hit. Oh, you missed the tree.
Like,
It's secretly
this
actually
tree
And,
has a dexterity modifier.
And do 11 points of damage to the tree.
Why? But
'Cause-
okay.
And it turns to frost.
Alright, where you shot the
That's
bullet,
kinda
you
cool.
see a huge gouge in the bark. Like you can actually see part of the tree left like big scar across it. And for a good chunk of the trunk, it has started to frost over.
Reload my bullet since we're here. All right, I'm good to go.
Reload your bullet?
Reload that one round. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a 6-shooter.
I thought you meant like take it and put it back in the gun.
No,
I was
I
like,
reload-
guns
I-
work weird.
I
That's
reload
how-
another round.
that's how
until
guns
I,
work.
I put a round into the gun. So, all right.
Are we going?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay.
I stole my stuff. Let's go.
Alright, you follow along the path. You get out of the kind of forested area and you start seeing the town in front of you. It's hard to miss. There's a bit of smoke coming out of it because it's a mining town. And
This-
they have refineries there. And Adam just kind of stays back. And he's like, well, I can't go any closer.
Huh?
Really? I mean, they can see me. I'm not exactly invisible.
He said he couldn't go into the town.
The rules are made to be broken.
I just want to make sure. We're unmuted,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Is the red button pushed?
No, it's unmuted.
We're unmuted. Okay.
Yes. Yes, last game I forgot to unmute for like half the game. We're
It
good
tells
now.
us to silence
top
everything.
right.
So, okay.
Shut up, Mia.
cool.
How far are we from the town?
Oh, I mean, you can see it.
Okay.
Like, It's not. It's gonna maybe take you like 10 minutes to walk over to it.
Okay,
It's not
so
very
where are
far.
you?
Like
So
rotten
where are you
eggs.
going to be while we're in town?
I'm just gonna be here
All right,
at the tree line.
make camp far enough over there so nobody can see it.
Okay.
He's not in charge. Where are we going? What are we?
What
Like
are we
really
doing?
specifically, where should we start? Do you have any?
I would find the mayor's house and talk to him first. I mean, you still have the flyer, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No, you have it. No, you had your map. Your
Yeah. His
This
Awful,
one
awful map.
flies.
poor excuse for a map.
We have
I
a
do
question
fly.
from the chat.
Flyer.
Okay.
Yes.
From Twitch.
Sweet.
What are our characters' favorite foods?
Huh.
I like that question.
Well,
That's like a small
can.
Raw meat.
I mean,
Close to raw, slightly cooked.
braised.
At least for steak. That's my favorite.
do not eat.
You try though.
I tried one time. It did not work.
The blood of the innocent. An infernal. Just kidding.
What is the mayor's name?
The mayor's name is Serval Johnson.
But for real, she likes potatoes.
Serval.
Serval.
Like
I
the
like
cat.
potatoes.
Serval?
Yes. Like a cat.
French fries, baked potatoes,
Serval
mashed potatoes.
Johnson?
I'm not even going to try to spell that right. I'm just going to spell it how it sounds.
Johnson?
Okay.
Yes.
No. He said I'm not going to even try to
Oh.
spell that, and I'm like, it's
No,
not
the
that hard.
serval part.
It's okay.
I went
didn't
with
expect you to be able to read,
SCRVAL.
so
Like
spelling
a
is
serval
stuff
cat,
like-
yeah. But somehow I don't think it's spelled like
No, that's how I spelled it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not me.
We're into phonetics here.
Yes.
You are
Hooked on
taking
phonics.
notes, you idiot.
Of course, I don't need to take notes. I remember everything.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Oh, yeah?
That's a joke, Crusher. You laugh at that.
We will-
Yeah, he understands jokes. He laughs at funny ones.
That is true.
Adam laughs at that.
I'm just nonchalantly like, I don't know what's one of the ones that's a cantrip.
You gotta
Doing
get
a
softball
cantrip
first.
to amuse Chibi, not spending my months.
Well, let's go and find the mayor now.
Is there anything else we need to know? Your brother? How long ago was that?
It was about a month ago.
A month. Okay.
Minor illusion. A minor illusion is something to play with. For Chibi. Can I do a laser light? I'm gonna have light, so I just cast
Yeah,
the-
you know what? I'll let you do that when it's with Chibi.
Yeah, just
Laser
I'm
pointer.
I'm, shouting Cassidy's ass and kind of swipes at it and just put it away, and I'm like, okay.
It's much too funny.
Just like
Chicken.
creep it. Him, not you. You're fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, stay here. We will be back.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good luck.
Probably.
Thank you.
And he goes back into the woods.
We are going?
Yes.
Okay.
Did we have a way to find him? You know what? I can message him. And I'm gonna tell him before we leave. You may hear my voice and sending you a brief message. It's message, not sending. I have to be able to see him. Just kidding. You're not gonna hear anything from us ever. I got message mixed up with sending. I don't have sending. I have message. But can we say we set
I
up
have no
a
signal out here.
we set up a light pattern or something that if he could see it, that would alert him that it's us specifically. Like we came to meet him in the dark or something.
Yeah,
Does
you
that
could-
make sense? Like
yeah,
a
you
couple
could
smoke signal type things.
Well, maybe not smoke signals, but
Well, not at a huge rate. At like you
How about a bird?
visual range.
How loud do you think you are?
I'm very loud. That's,
oh, I mean,
Okay.
you also have a
Just
bird.
around.
Actually, I am pretty loud, but I'm not going to
That's
do it
true
right
bird's
now.
eye view. This is new to me. If my tiger comes running up at you, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Never mind. We'll find you.
If
It's
you're
a small
mauled by a
town.
tiger, we will heal you.
Probably.
I hear you stand out around here anyway.
Okay.
Bye.
Good luck,
So,
everybody.
yeah.
Good luck.
Start heading towards the town.
All right.
It's still morning, right? Because we're pretty close to it.
Yeah, like,
Like 10,
it's
11.
yeah, it's about late morning. All right. All right. The town of Cellar Holes is just what you would expect from a mining town. It's rustic looking. The buildings, or with buildings lining dirt roads that lead to the town center, which is just a big empty circle essentially.
Center of Cellar Holes.
Oh, gosh.
Does every like shop in this town have an unintentionally curvy name?
Well, it's funny you should mention or ask that. There's not really storefronts per se here. There's more so kind of stalls set up outside buildings that mostly you can see that they sell various foods and fruits, meats, things like that. Clothing.
So more like a market.
Mining
Okay.
supplies.
Are there people around?
Yeah, there are people milling around. It's late. It's late morning, so people have started moving around.
Okay.
Oh, I've
Waking up.
probably cast disguise self. With my height, I can go pretty much anything. I probably would have gone like just observed, and if there were more humans or more half-elves in my experience, like either one is fine. Tieflings are fine in a lot of places, but I don't feel comfortable with it. So just like a half-elf chick that looked kind of like me with straight hair and about the same height. No. A foot taller, because you can do up to a foot taller. For the intimidation factor, stuff like it.
All right.
As soon as she does that, I take a full 30 seconds to stare at her to make sure I remember. I will remember what she looks like. I would like to stop someone that's around.
Okay. You see a woman. She is walking with her young son. Just kind of just walking.
Okay.
Her son is enamored by you. He's like 5 years old, and he is just like,
Does he have like a wooden sword or something?
Yes, he does. He has a little wooden sword, but he's dropped it because he's just in shock because he's never seen a walking suit of armor before. And it's also just that childlike wonder and fascination. His mother has not noticed because she's currently looking over some various fruits at a stall.
Okay. Maka, low threat. Right here.
Do you want me to take a sword?
I don't think so.
Mom's not paying attention.
No, it's fine. Miss Person?
Oh.
Person?
Yes. Oh.
Oh
My.
Yeah.
Probably won't. Well, no. Continue.
Hello?
Legion's making
Yes.
friends.
Can I help you?
Have you seen anyone that looks like me?
No. I
Okay.
can't say that I have, dear.
Okay.
Maka's like looking through her stuff, just seeing kind of what's
Make a
not
stealth
like
check.
okay, not super covert, and I don't have my hands in anything yet. I'm just
Oh, you don't have your hands in there, so you're just like looking.
I mean, maybe if I stick.
I'm gonna say,
like,
maybe
what
just
does she
for, like,
have on her
subtlety.
as far as like bags and stuff.
She has like a bag slung
Just that
over her
thing,
shoulder.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have my hands on it. Okay, stealth check.
Yep.
It is a 7.
Okay.
I like to start big.
She feels her bag move a little bit. Can I help you?
The second I'm aware that I moved the bag, which would be either when she noticed it or maybe a second before, it's up to you. Chibi, who is like 5 feet behind, like we trade places as quickly as it's possible, and he's just nuzzling her like gently and nicely like a cat. I try to get away with that, and it's clear that we've practiced this before, but I don't know what kind of roll or whatever.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
We'll try that. We'll say that's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
9.
9?
It's not my turn.
No.
Man, half-elves have it rough
I
at
see this
town.
this critical failure happening, and
Oh, it's not a critical failure.
excuse me, man.
Just regular failure.
Hate to
Yes?
interrupt you. On such a fine day, man. Would you happen to know where the mayor's office might be?
Yes. The mayor's office is just down the street. Do you see where the town center is?
I do. Sorry, I was a little distracted, but go right ahead.
Oh, yeah. Yes, go to the town center. And then what you'll do is you'll just keep following it.
Stepping back. I'm
And
stepping
you
back.
can't miss it. It's
I'm
the
not
nicest. It's the nicest building in the city.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I hope you you have as good a day as pretty as you are.
Oh, thank you.
I ruffle the kid's head. Take care of your mom now, boy.
Was that enough time for me to get up on it?
Get a
Face out?
Yeah.
Because mind you,
He's successfully
Cassie's
distracted.
charming as a motherfucker, so I got
Nice.
charisma like a mother.
Okay, so like...
What's your charisma?
My charisma is 15 with +2.
that's...
So it's 15.
I know. You're just going to hate this.
Charisma?
I don't know. I've got you beat, but I'm also not talking to strangers.
Oh, +4.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know where magic shop?
Oh,
Yes.
honey, we don't have any magic shops here.
Scheiße!
and with that, we'll be going.
I took everything in me not to be like, bless you, as I was walking away.
Jeez,
Sun tight.
What?
take it easy with the lady.
But I'm gone.
Was I not?
To anybody that don't know you yet, you might be just a little bit intimidating.
Okay.
Anyway,
I wait till they walk on and give them like a block or so, and then before I join back up with them, and I look at Cassie and I was like, thank
might
you.
want to pick your targets
Thank
a little bit
you.
better.
Okay, I appreciate what you did and everything, but like, don't tell me how to live my life.
Well,
But I do appreciate it.
In the
It got
meantime-
me out of a sticky spot.
in the
and
meantime,
will
I give the
remember.
tiger a piece of jerky that I have.
Aw.
Does bleh. Does Chibi appreciate that?
Chibi is friendlier
If
than
I-
Maka is unless he's under her order to do something. So
Yeah.
he's just like, he might have shown his teeth, you know, like trying to
Yeah.
take it from him, but then he kind of nuzzles up against him. And
My
he's
animal
like,
handling is strong.
mine is not. It's a +2, so with
Alright.
all other animals, I'm probably garbage, but Chibi's mine. But yeah, he appreciates
So there's no
it.
magic stores. Okay. Well,
No.
if I see any ammunition, I'm going to try to get it on the way out. But
No, we need healing.
How common are guns here?
Why
like,
do we
at
need
all?
healing?
I know that here and there, but like
the guards had them.
You would have to ask someone.
the guards.
The guards
No,
in
I
the
meant
last
in
town
the
had them.
land.
Oh, in the land?
Yeah.
They're not uncommon.
Elitist.
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
They're not uncommon, but they're not seen very often. But it's like if someone has a gun, it's not shocking. For
Okay.
example.
So we're all aware of what like they do
Yeah.
generally. Is it weird to see like cold damage come from it? Is that weird?
Yeah, it's not. That's not very common.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Good,
more
just curious.
like it's not uncommon for adventurers to see, but it's uncommon for townsfolk to see.
So like kind of arcane things in general. Are
Yeah, like-
kind of a little bit weird.
Yeah.
You've seen them before.
Yeah, unless it's like a someone they can be like, you're a sorcerer, or you're a bard.
Yeah.
They don't expect magic
But, okay, fair.
necessarily.
What did you say?
Did I say something?
Something about... No, we need healing.
Do we?
Yes. Have you been in a fight before yesterday?
One or two.
Okay, that went extremely well. Not all of them will. We need healing.
Can't we just solder you or something?
Well, so there's no magic. What about
Maybe.
a potion shop?
Yeah, does it, can I be like, I'm gonna do the charm and who else do we see anybody in the market? Like,
Oh yeah, there are people everywhere. You can basically just pick one. Most of the people you see are women. Currently.
Because that's not gonna.
Let's try to get it on the way out. We
We
might
need
be
to
able to
clear
get
it.
something
I just
from
want to
them.
inquire about like the get what on the way out.
Get our gear on the way out. We might be able to.
Yeah,
If
we're,
if
gonna
get-
have a confrontation though.
Yeah, but if we're also going to the mayor to take up something that he wants us to do, we could probably maybe get him to grease her palms a little bit beforehand.
Fair.
What?
Grease her palms. It's a
Take out
turn
your
of
oil
phrase.
can.
While that would probably be something that will be important to you, it means get the person to give us something in trade for what we're about to do.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a prepayment.
But
Yeah.
you'll drop it.
This will be new to you too. It's not real grease. It's just they
You're
slide
using
something to you.
fake
I
grease
understand.
on your palms.
It's slid to you, so you know. Oil. This is just taking too long to
This is
explain.
great. No,
We're
keep
trying
going.
to. We're gonna ask him for
While
something
they're
before we go and do something for
While
him.
they're talking, I'm explaining.
Oh, so like a
elbow
tray.
grease,
There you go.
greasing the wheel,
Okay.
like all the grease
So
that I
prepayment
can
is
think
this.
of.
It's his
And also
metaphor.
there was this terrible
Exactly,
musical
metaphor.
in a distant
Turn of
line,
phrase.
and it
That would
was
probably
like
be more confusing. saying
way
turn of phrase.
overrated and got way too many awards, and it was just, it wasn't even about that, it was about a fictional land. Who
Oh,
knew?
So,
Everyone wore leather armor, but like you could pierce right through it.
Ew. You can
Yeah.
just say metaphor for
Yeah, he's
whatever.
not stupid.
alright, so
I'm
mean-
not stupid.
Not usually.
there are people
I
that
just kind of laugh at my own joke.
there are people milling about town. You know where the mayor's office is. You can. Do you want to talk to more people?
The office, the house, the what?
Yeah, it's called the mayor's office, but it's
Just a
really,
residential.
yeah, it's a residential house and it's very, very
I've
nice.
ignored Cassidy and just gone to inquire about like an herbal shop, like where it would be. I just want to know that it's available and I can go visit it.
There's
if it's available.
there's a woman that's just kind of standing in the square throwing breadcrumbs to some birds.
Uh-oh.
Chibi went over there and he's just eating the bread. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't tell him to. It's like, bread, birds, friends, lady! And just like,
He eats bread.
he likes cat really pretty much anything that's food-ish. And I imagine it's probably stale, like, and so crunch would be amusing to him. When I see it,
Well-
I'm gonna kind of shoo him off it because it's not good for
She
cats.
screams. White tigers are not common here.
Okay, so what lady can't handle 700 pounds of white fur running up and being like, friends?
In my head, I go, please don't let Kira see Chili the bird.
But she screams, she drops her bag of bread, and it goes everywhere. And she has fallen on the ground and started backing away from the tiger.
I will run up to her as fast as I can
She screams again.
and go, "It is little."
I
And
say,
I go, this
I
is
say,
just...
I'm like, Chibi, and I snap him into, just to chill out for a second. And then I turn him like, Crusher! Like, and then in a rare moment of compassion, like I kind of scoop her Brett is
I just
like,
watch all this go down. Just,
She is
I'm just gonna watch.
like frozen in fear and shock because this has all happened in the span of 5 seconds.
like, I'm way more comfortable showing, like, compassion
you
and
tell me
empathy
I'm the difference.
in a disguise. So, like, I help her up, and I you have to ignore the fact that my hand actually comes from, like, a foot lower than my hand appears to come from.
Is this thing yours?
Chibi's gone.
I am not a
Oh,
thing.
did you snap it?
I just was like, just for a second, just to,
Okay.
like,
Alright, she's okay.
No
she-
more bread for
Are
you.
you
well,
Are
Chibi
you-
needed to chill out for a second. He was a
Are
little
you-
overstimulated.
with that?
That is my friend.
See my
Crusher.
my eyes
Earmuffs.
flicker red. I go,
Earmuffs. Yes, he's my friend. He's fine. He was coming to help you. He's actually way kinder than I am. And then yeah, let me. Have you ever met one like him before?
No.
I'm like, okay. Well, the cat is also mine. I apologize. The big one, the white one with the
You need to
stripes.
keep that thing on a leash.
It wasn't hurting. It wasn't planning to hurt you. And I send him. Oh wait, you won't see him until I bring him back all calm. He got a little excited. Crusher is my friend though. Will you meet him with me?
Right.
Okay. How old is she? She's a little older, but like
she's older. She's probably like.
What just happened?
Like middle aged.
Okay. And I'm like, he wouldn't hurt you. He was just worried that if you were safe. It's just not that you wouldn't be safe. The cat is safe, and also he's safe. Everybody's safe here. I'm a half elf.
Make a bluff check. Make a bluff check.
Your name's
What am I
Judy.
reading? Deception.
No. Make a bluff.
Bluff? What is bluff?
It's gotta be
Do we
deception.
have bluff?
Deception. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, like I'm getting used to the 14.
Is anybody else noticing all of this happening?
They
a little circle.
kind of, but it's one of those like where they're walking and they're trying not to look like they're paying attention, but they're just like.
As I go,
Oh, they're just like, not
Maka,
gonna ruin my day.
Yeah.
You are attracting way more attention than I was planning. Just
Cassidy, shut up for a second.
how about?
And I bring Crusher over. Like, yes. I'm like, I just didn't want you to hear if she was gonna say bad. She wasn't. She's just scared. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. I was like, it's 600 pounds of cat coming at her, and then you really fast. She's never met somebody like you. And I introduce them, and then I start telling a story to the crowd. Like, I give them a minute, and I start telling the story of Grease, this terrible musical.
I'm gonna.
Where are you going?
I'm with her.
And I don't care.
Okay.
If the crowd is entertained, I forget that I was doing it for nice reasons, and I start telling them of this faraway land and this guy named Danny who's a jerk, and this girl who changed to please him, and my feelings on that.
Do not worry, it is little. And then I follow them.
Oh. Okay. And she just kind of.
So we all just abandoned Maka.
I thought I was flashy. They're attracting way more attention than I thought.
Maka.
She has decided, the woman that you met has decided to go back home.
I have a crowd.
My hat goes lower.
If I have a crowd of people listening, I'm gonna finish.
You have
take
some
like 15
people,
minutes.
but it's more of like they look at you and you're just like, what?
And then I weave in how there was a tiger and I snap it back because I want the attention.
So we're on like the main street, right?
Yeah, you're in the town center.
Okay.
I join them.
What kind of stores are there?
Fizzles out.
There are stalls.
Stalls?
There are not really any storefronts here.
Okay.
This
Stable?
I mean, there's an inn and there's a stable there.
Okay. Work on that.
I'm gonna do that thing of when the nice friend of the group is in between the one that's straggling and the rest of the group, and it's like, like follows and then like turns around.
I'm going to start making my way to the mayor's office.
Like, I'll find
Just,
you guys in a
Kira,
minute.
let's go see the mayor.
If we both know where he is, then
We're getting out of
10 minutes
Crusher
and
will
then like
follow
a
shortly
across.
behind.
I could probably
Yeah.
catch up with them.
In the 10 minutes that it takes you to finish your story, they've made it to the mayor's house, and they're kind of waiting for you there. If they're nice.
I come in and I show. Oh,
y'all are outside.
I'm knocking on the door.
Okay. Rude.
Any guards or anything nearby? Or...
Do not before Maka gets here.
She'll be here.
Does
Plus,
she catch up?
being the most normal one out of this group, I think I should make the introductions.
I wish I was there to burn you on that one.
Doom, 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 doom.
You hear a dog barking inside.
Oh, this is going to go great.
It's at the door.
You hear someone, stop it. No, stop it.
I send Chibi ahead if it's like 500 yards just to catch up with them. And then I'm going to come right behind as fast as I can. She's probably faster than me.
About the time you get there, someone opens the door.
So they're all like waiting and I'm like, like a little sweaty and a little red face from telling a big story and then tearing across town.
Like super sweaty, except the elf just
I'm
looks
doing
normal.
There's water dripping from nowhere because the half elf in the disguise. Are we pushing what, like half an hour? Yeah. Close to an hour?
40 minutes in.
40 minutes? No.
From the
That
time
sounds
you cast
legit,
disguise self.
self.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Hey,
Cool.
A woman woman opens the door. She looks middle-aged.
I'm sorry. I would have asked that woman's name, the old woman's name.
Oh, she did not give it to you. She was a little bit too much in shock.
Rude.
That's fair.
Like, don't talk to woman feeding pigeons, excitable, racist. Not awful in the end, but like, no thank you please. Nothing that I wanted from that. That's all, sorry.
A middle-aged woman opens the door. She's got graying hair. It's been tied up into kind of a tight bun. She's wearing a very modest outfit. Long dress, little bodice.
Okay.
She was like, "Can I help you?"
We're looking for
it's
the
morning,
mayor.
right? It's morning, right?
We start talking.
Yeah,
at the same
it's almost afternoon, but it's still like 10:30, 11.
Well, good morning, ma'am.
I'm like, is the mayor in? We want to talk to him.
I'm the duly appointed representative of a group, and we are inquiring about any strange goings on around here.
I tell Chibi to jump up friendly on his shoulders and just kind of push him backwards. And I'm like, hello.
Rude.
Are
Duly
you
appointed.
Are you here to see Mr. Johnson?
Well, actually, that is exactly what we're here
Mr.
for.
Johnson of Cellar Halls. Cellar Halls, Mr. Johnson.
Would he happen to be in this fine morning?
Yes, but he is not taking visitors right now.
Really?
Does he have any open appointments?
Not at the moment. He doesn't normally take just walk-ins. Who are you?
Well, we were inquiring about some strange goings on, and maybe some people that he wanted brought in for questioning. Maybe some bounties that he had posted. Well, we just happen to be those type of people that go looking for those kind of bounties. So, he might want to hear from us, toot sweet, ma'am.
Come in. Give me a moment to speak with him. And she kind of...
Thank you, ma'am.
She ushers y'all into, like, a study area. There's bookcases and plush couches and chairs. Little like a little coffee table.
Fine collection of literature you have, man.
Thank you.
He can't read.
Yes, I can.
Also,
I absolutely can.
For an hour a day per spell that
Also-
I cast.
Also in the room, there is a dog.
What kind of intelligence modifier do you need to
It is a border
have in order
collie.
to be able to read?
Oh.
Just sitting on the, just like laying out on the couch. She has just like, wait here, and she just kind of disappears now because.
So wait, is there nobody
She's
in the room with
realized
us?
that we're weird.
Not
Strange.
right now. No.
Can we push the dog out of the room? And is it like
Ain't
big
nobody
double door?
touches the dog.
Can we push
it's
Cassidy and the dog out of the room?
Absolutely not.
It's an open foyer. Like it's just like an open space. Like you're in like the living space area.
So I
It's like
feel
an
like
open concept thing.
Yeah.
I'm judging them.
Good.
I have a seat on
I
the
don't
couch
mind
with
the
the dog.
judging, but I like
The dog
open
is
concept.
like in your lap, has rolled over on its back once, belly rubs.
Who's the good boy? Who's the goodest boy?
I'm kind of close to the walls, kind of just looking around really super casually, seeing if there's anything there that might be easy to take.
Alright, make a perception.
Okay. And I'm not going to take it now because I'm assuming we're going to come back. I'm just kind of, yeah. It's a 4. With my modifier, it's a 4. And I have a
There are
+2
so many
modifier.
books. Wow, did you know there are books?
Can we hear anything?
I mean, you hear like muffled talking.
Okay.
What was that teacher's name?
Womp, 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 womp. I don't remember, but I remember that. It sounds like
Charlie Brown.
yeah, it sounds like the adults in Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I always wondered why it is that they can't speak English like the kids do.
I think it's
Because
they can't talk to each other. They're
I think
saying,
it's a metaphor for the fact that kids don't listen to adults.
like, they shouldn't, because who wants to? Adults so boring when you're
So
a child.
boring.
also it was kind of a leftover from in the comic strips. No adult ever talked.
That teachers did.
In Peanuts?
Mm-hmm.
They do in Calvin and Hobbes.
Well,
Anyways.
Alright,
I love
So,
Calvin and
a few minutes
Me too.
later, does anyone else want to do anything, I guess, in the
got
will.
So
I'm
with
good.
my 4, I can tell that it's a foyer, right?
Yeah, you can tell that you are in.
Lots and lots of books.
You can tell that you are in a study, and there are books.
Do I notice that
Start trying to
Maka
do
is
magic
casing the?
Make a perception. Let's find out.
I'll do that too.
Oh
I have my
God.
hands behind my
Can
back.
I roll perception for that too?
Like I do,
Sure.
have it, like very deliberately, because I wasn't gonna take anything.
Now, is
15?
it a perception or is it something else? It's
using
probably perception.
I'm just gonna use perception for this.
18.
All right, you
15.
you both notice that Maka is just like,
You know she's looking for something to steal, right?
How good is my hand?
Not very. You didn't
I
hear
mean,
that.
y'all are in the same room. You would have to make another perception to see if you hear. But
Well,
actually,
it
no.
can't
Actually,
be worse.
rather, what is your passive perception? I think this would be a good point for passive.
It is. It's 12.
You can hear them whispering, but you can't really hear what they're saying.
I know they're talking about me. I'm gonna
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I've seen that once or twice before.
To say, I'm going to walk over to you and tell you, don't steal anything right now.
I look at her, like, roll my eyes, and I'm like, my hands are behind my back. I'm 2.5 feet from anything. I don't know how you think I steal things, but it's not like this.
Well, from your first
You
attempt,
saw.
not very well.
I'm not talking to you.
I know.
No. You weren't around. Like,
So as you,
Chibi physically
Hold on,
blocks
hold
you
on.
when you stare.
I saw you casing the place.
Yeah.
Are you pretending that you're not doing that?
No, I'm not. But I told her I'm on the way out. I might pick it up if I saw something I wanted. But I assumed we'd come back to finish it. I want to do that more on the way out of town. So I was looking for stuff to steal, but I wasn't going to take it right now.
Okay. That's
But
what
she doesn't know that just from looking at you.
No, I know, but I rolled my eyes and told her.
I see this
2.5
exchange and
feet.
just shake my head.
I don't know if that was in character, out of character. Are you pretending? I'm not pretending. I wasn't going to take
Okay.
it now.
Yeah, no,
And
I
I
was...
rolled, so I
because
rolled my
I-
eyes and I'm like, I am always looking for stuff to steal, but I'm not stupid enough to do it at the beginning of a job from a client. And I say it really, so it couldn't carry to the,
yeah.
I don't
Right.
care if he hears it or not, as long as he hears the disdain in my voice. For the, like, I'm 3 feet from anything, I'm not doing it.
Alright, so a little bit after this exchange,
A little defensive sometimes, Maka.
the woman comes back in. Mr. Johnson will see you now. Please follow me.
Mr. Johnson!
Thank
I was
you.
in character, I'm like, and they're like, I'm like, am I Johnson?
Sorry,
Is
I'm
it-
just... Mr. Gray will see you now, except it's Johnson, so it's worse.
Mr. Johnson.
Oh,
You
me
know,
why?
He's actually the most famous Johnson in Cellar Hole. D&D After Dark.
I'm moving through the door.
Well, she takes you upstairs first,
I bet she does.
and she leads you to a door that is open. You go into, when you step into the room, it's a pretty big office. Like, think the size of this room, I guess, would be a good portion, but bigger. A nice big room. There's a nice
You
desk.
know, like this, but bigger, with enough room.
Yeah, there is.
Jason's
Shade.
studio, we love Jason.
There is a nice oak desk situated in front of the windows. There are papers literally everywhere. You can see some that have been like pinned up on the wall with various pictures and various writings. You just see papers all over the floor, all over the table.
Is it like
desk.
quarters level papers, or is
It
it
looks
just
like-
like
What a slob.
really busy?
It looks
Is it
frantic
like-
and busy.
Is it like Charlie conspiracy theory wall, or is it like...
Are there little like
Actually-
little tiny nails with
Actually,
red paint?
Minus
thread?
the red strings everywhere and the crazy guy looking at you, yes.
You
I take
sure?
all this in and just kind of, okay.
And
What about this room? Like, from a not getting close to any of the objects.
Just
are
like a
there
quick
lot
glance
of
around?
stuff? Like, is there
if there
metals?
is,
Are
there anything
you
of
can't
value?
see it under the paper.
yeah, you can't see it under the
Fair
papers. You see a older gentleman sitting at his desk, and he looks up from. Oh, come in, come in.
Hi, Mr. Mayor.
Oh yes, how you doing? And he hops down off his chair to come meet you, and he is a dwarf. He's very tiny.
Does he have a big bushy beard?
He does. It's big and white.
Oh my God, is he the mayor from Powerpuff Girls?
No, that's a mustache.
A little bit. A little bit the mayor from Powerpuff.
She said dwarf, and then like I just saw the hair, and it's like he's got a monocle, and just like, oh, hello there, my boy.
Surrounded by papers. It's like, ah!
Normally I have these 3 girl adventurers I called for things, but they're busy at the moment.
It's a busty secretary in a red dress.
Yeah. Oh, the middle-aged woman, she totally be Miss Bellum now. Anyway,
I hate all of you.
Are there a lot of like certificates, like on the wall, like degrees or awards or whatever?
There's different degrees. There's some there's various pictures that are in frames as well.
So,
Market,
like what?
It takes up kind of an offensive, like a little
like him with people, like, you know, like, hey.
well, I greet the mayor.
The Mulan.
Does he do that?
Huh?
Does he actually do that? Like,
There's a picture of him going, like, it's obviously from his younger years, and who's going.
Do we know any of the people, like, recognize anything?
Not really. They're random other dwarves.
Oh, really? Do I know any of them? Do I recognize any?
We'll get to that.
Okay. Well, Mayor, my name is Cassidy. These are my friends, Kira, Crusher, and that's Mock.
And I'm like, thank you, Cassie. That will be all. Step forward, and I'm like, I'm in charge of this group. I'm Maka, as Cassidy told you.
He goes through and shakes all of your hands. Very nice to meet all of you. My name is Serval. Please, come in. I don't know what this... why can't I accent anymore?
Wait, he's a dwarf.
Yes.
Okay.
He motions you in. There's a couple of chairs in front of the desk. There's only 2, so have fun trying to figure out who sits where.
I immediately take up a chair, and I'm like, Crusher, you can sit here, please.
Oh, no, I don't recommend that. He might break it.
Fair enough. Bird person.
No offense.
okay, I'll go sit.
Are you gonna perch on it?
I was summoned.
Mr. Mayor, I'd hate to start this off unfriendly at all, because I think we might actually have a connection. What clan might you be from, sir?
God, I didn't think about this. Well, I try not to think about those days.
Really? I think about those days a lot. I happen to be a member of the Steel Weaver clan.
I know the Steel Weavers.
Ah, it raised me.
Oh, it's very nice. And he goes and sits at his desk. Does not care.
I just kind of waited patiently. He didn't seem too exuberant about it, so I let it play out and was like, sorry about Cassidy. He's kind of distracting sometimes. Anyway, back to why we came here. And I just take over. And I'm not rude about it, but I'm like...
Yeah. It's like, so what can I help all of you with today? I'm sure you've met Sylvia out there. She said that you are here to help with a problem.
Well, you seem to have an orc problem, if I'm correct, sir.
Not so much an orc problem, no. It turns out that people are disappearing and we need help.
Are they all dwarves in the pictures?
Some of them are dwarves.
I'm trying to feel out if I think this guy has a race issue, the mayor.
Make a perception.
Has a race
Make a
issue.
perception.
Would
that be insight?
Insight?
Yeah.
I think my insight's
Okay,
higher.
yeah, I'll allow it. Insight or perception, whichever one's higher for you.
Oh, you know what? Just kidding. They're not great. Either of them.
17.
19.
Alright. You do notice, as you're going to sit down and everything, you kind of look at the pictures a little. You notice it's kind of a mix of humans and dwarves.
Do the ones that are dwarves, do they look like from when he was maybe a little bit younger? Does it look like he branched out in his later years maybe?
Yeah. It's kind of like that. The pictures of him with dwarves are when he's younger, like he's got a vibrant...
Because clan, family, and groups and whatever, and then he traveled more or saw more or whatever.
Yeah. And then some of them where he's older, you see that he's with more humans and other races. Okay. So it's just he branched out.
So I relax a little bit. Not that you can tell. Like, I'm sitting really straight and not, like, overly formal, but, like, pretty, you know.
Yeah.
Using my sleekness as a taller half-elf. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, so do you think there was a problem with the orc, or do you just not see any more around
You
anymore?
seem very set on talking about orcs. Did you happen to meet one that told you anything on the way here?
No, not so much. We were in a neighboring town, which I would know the name of.
Dawnflower.
Dawnflower. We were in Dawnflower, and we heard that in Dawnflower there were a couple of orcs who were running around causing issues, and we were trying to figure out half orcs, so we're trying to figure out if they might be the same ones.
There are also some people that left that area saying that too many suspicious things happen, like people missing. They ought to be talking in a tavern.
Well, we've taken care of the orc problem, but the real problem...
Taking care of how?
Oh, banishment. But we do have the issue of missing townsfolk. We haven't been able to find them.
So how sure were you that the orcs, are they connected to the missing people?
When they were
I
banished...
don't mean to question your thought at all. I'm just...
Well, it's just that when they were banished, all the problems ceased. People stopped disappearing. Seems kind of coincidental.
When was the last disappearance?
It was a little over a few weeks ago.
Did it happen from their home?
We're not sure. It happened in the dead of night.
Can you tell us who that person was?
And
Maybe where they lived?
it was Kyle. Not Kyle. Kyle's the name of the other work.
Just give us a random name. It was Bobby.
Oh, it was our good friend Bob.
I'm very blue jeans.
No, we can't use that now. We can't use that now.
Guess who's been listening to your recommendation?
Is Bob's house still unoccupied at this time?
His wife also disappeared the same night, so there's no one there currently.
So who reported it?
His neighbors, they said they heard something.
How did they? Okay, so they ran over there in
They
the
said-
middle of the night.
They said they heard something but didn't think too much of it. When they went to visit in the morning,
What were they?
they weren't home. They never came back.
What were they? The people they went missing.
Bob
Bob
and his wife.
His wife Linda.
Bob and Linda. Those are good local names.
Did they have
Did
any
they have
kids?
3 kids? Or 2 kids
how-
and a rabbit, maybe?
They do have a pet rabbit, and they do run one of the. They do help out in the kitchens in the tavern.
Okay. Those neighbors. Well, I asked subtly if were they dwarves as well. What types of people have gone missing?
Human. We don't really have much of a diversity here. It's mostly been humans, not because of any racism or anything like that. It's just humans are drawn over here.
Did he seem defensive about the racists? Because I hadn't accused him of any.
Yeah,
I just
he
said,
seems a little bit like maybe
like
it's
he's
come up in
heard
the
it,
past. Yeah.
like small town, like we're not.
Yeah.
Just because we're southern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not.
Stereotype of rural.
It's a stereotype, and it's not like he's going, "I'm not racist, damn it." But he's been accused of it
Sure.
before. You kind of get the feel
Okay.
with how his tone is.
Okay. Were there any non-humans who went missing?
The orc Kyle. He was actually the first one to disappear, so I suspected his brother right away.
Why would that connect his brother?
Oh, they didn't get along very well. Always fighting.
Really?
Not really a moving to a disappearing folks type of thing.
And I asked the neighbors, how many neighbors came to check out the sound?
It's just the one. They live on. Their house is on the edge, so there's only the one neighbor.
Okay. Bob and Linda's neighbor. Can we get their name? Can we get
Oh yes, that would be Old Man Horace.
Horace? I'm like, so how long have you known Horace? Like,
Oh, he's lived here forever. He's been.
is he pretty sound in mind? You said
Oh,
he's
yes,
older.
He is a bit older, but he's recently retired, so
Okay.
he's still sound of mind. He didn't go too crazy in the mines.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, and I said, we were sent here by the authorities in Dawnflower to check this out.
Really? I thought you said you found a poster.
I did not.
Yes, we did actually,
He had mentioned it before.
Damn it, Cassidy.
and I haven't. And
He kind of adjusts his monocle because now he's got a monocle, I guess. Ah, yes, I remember sending out these posters.
Yeah.
Yes.
We found that on the way into town.
Mm-hmm. Well, we heard rumors and talking.
That's why we were headed this way from Dawnflower, not from the poster. This is where we thought there might be a connection.
I see. Sorry about that.
And obviously we were drawing, the poster said reward. Or money.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, obviously this is a
dollar
factor.
sign.
Yeah.
To which our indication
gold
indicate
sign.
that's a large number of money.
Yes, if you're able to help us find the missing people, we'll gladly pay.
I thought it was a reward.
I'm looking around at all the pictures, looking for anyone or anything I recognize.
All right, make
I
a
have a
perception.
question for you,
Perception?
Mr. Mayor.
Aye.
The first disappearance you said was the orc Kyle,
Aye.
and you suspected his brother,
Aye.
and because they don't get along.
Aye.
In what way did they not get along?
Oh, Kyle was a bully. Adam, he's always been that sweet soul. At least we thought so, anyway. But Kyle would always push him around and get him all riled up.
Is it not weird to suspect the kind one? Troublemakers make trouble, in my experience. Isn't it?
Do you
not
think that
so
maybe
strange, you want to say?
Kyle might have actually just vanished himself and might be the one causing trouble? Was there anything to other than them arguing to suspect the brother, or is there
It's a Cain and Abel situation. Big fight happened, and all of a sudden the sweet one is like.
Well, Adam didn't seem too upset at his brother's disappearance.
Was Adam
I
known
might not
to
be
look
either.
strongly?
Oh, aye. He wears his emotions like right here, right on the sleeve.
Crusher, emotions on the
Perception.
sleeve is when you just outwardly display your emotions.
And make my perception.
And I don't even
17.
notice that I'm explaining this in front of people. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's that, and then return right back.
He
to
finds
it.
it a little odd, but he's not going to question it.
Okay, and I'm also paying careful attention to if he treats any of us vastly different. I expect him to be a little bit warmer to the human because they might have connections in common, but like, is he freaked out by the bird at all?
He's
Is
curious
he-
about the bird because he's never seen a talking bird before.
But like
Not like
curious,
this.
like curious or curious
He's
like,
fascinating.
do I like him generally? Am I like, yeah, I think, do I feel good about him?
I mean, you can make an insight check.
I like rolling my dice.
Was there any evidence of foul play though?
Foul. Your birds.
he gives kind of a chuckle at the joke.
I'm like, foul.
Well, you see,
Does Crusher laugh at that one?
No, Crusher wouldn't get a pun.
Okay.
For the most part.
I'm like, fowls are birds.
Oh.
but he's like, oh, when we investigated, the room was in disarray, and there was no sign of Kyle.
I'd like to go there.
Right, their home is a little bit out of the main city area. The people aren't too keen on orcs here.
That's good, because none of us are orcs.
You said they are out of the city?
They're still in the city They're not in the city proper. It's just a little out of the
Outskirts.
Aye, the outskirts.
Was everyone that went missing there?
Also on the outskirts?
Oh no, random people. It seemed random, really.
Were there people inside the city? Like,
Aye, there were people that went missing from inside.
how many total?
Oh, there was about 12 or 13 of our finest men.
You said...
Men? All
Aye.
men?
Men.
No,
Well,
Linda
and
does.
Linda.
Oh, and a couple of women,
Puppet
yes.
Linda.
It was mostly the men. Some of our
We
best
should go
miners.
investigate their homes.
They were all miners?
Sure. Minors
For
or
the
minors?
For the most part, yes.
They were all under 18.
Aye, for the most part, it was miners. There were a few other random
Do you mean miners youngsters or miners mining town?
Oh, we're a mining town. What do you expect?
I expect you have both.
The ones that work in our mines.
Fair.
You said after a banishment that it stopped?
Aye.
Who?
After we banished Adam, all the disappearances stopped, but we haven't been able to find where they went.
It was Adam.
I solved.
At this point, we're trying to find the bodies. We don't think that they've survived.
Have we found any bodies? Any bodies been found? No bodies have been found. I'm like, okay, well, we wanted to come here first. Might I get the name of one other, like, neighbor or good source we might be able to talk to for any of them?
Aye. Old woman Josie. She's the best one to go to.
Josie? Who went missing that's close to her?
Oh, no, she's just the rumor mill. She'll know everything.
You think she's the best one to talk to? The rumor mill? The town gossip?
She knows everything.
Yes, but how much of what she says is accurate?
Pretty accurate.
Okay.
She has an insight. Why are you laughing?
Alright.
Because you guys are besties, and she's like, you don't talk to the rumor mill.
No,
We should.
to be honest, I know Old Woman Josie's from something. I don't remember what.
Let me tell you.
Josie and Pussycat Dolls.
They were just the pussycats, not the pussycat.
That's right! Okay, well, still.
Oh,
my
then she's gonna be
statement's
creepy.
My statement's
I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, okay, well, we're here for. Is there anything you can tell us that would help us? We've had a few people go missing too. Obviously, there was Joey and Chandler, Ross.
Rachel would be happy if we came back.
Yeah. Well, she went missing too. Oh, we don't care about them a lot. They're more a relic of an older time. But we'd like to find out what happened.
So.
And why nothing that they say holds up over the years.
Well, I told you everything that I knew. However, if you here and he writes something on a piece of paper and then he stamps it with the mayor's seal. If you hand this to the tavern woman, she'll give you a free room and board.
Does he hand it to me?
He just kind of holds it out.
Well, both of us then. He's not adverse to giving. Okay, that's great.
I'll grab hold of it.
If you give that to her, she'll give you a free room and food. Wild.
I'm like, is there anything? Can you imagine any confrontations we might encounter?
I don't really think so. Everyone else here is pretty friendly.
Do you have a city? Do you ever give resources to people investigating? Is it there maybe healing potions so we might be able to borrow while we're investigating your problem? I say with boldness and confidence.
Maybe breeze our palms a bit.
Was that boldness and confidence?
That wasn't, because that was
realizing
I didn't have the words for it.
I like you. You're funny.
I smile like I'm excited that Crusher made a connection with a person.
What did I name the secretary?
Miss
Take a
Bella.
Polaroid.
No, I did not name her Miss Bella. It was
Date it. Let's see what happens.
Sylvia.
I heard Miss Bella.
If you talk to Sylvia before you leave, she can give you some of the healing potions that we have.
Oh, Sylvia Bellum? Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh, the
Fine.
Townsville Bellums.
How'd you know her name?
Oh, I might have known a relative of hers back in the day. From a place called Townsville.
He was flirting.
Ah,
No, I'm just always charming.
No.
Do I notice anything from the walls for my perception check, by the way?
Oh, yes, sorry about that.
My insight was 11.
You recognize one of the dwarves he's with is from the, what did I from another clan that is there. Not the Steelweaver clan, but the, I believe, I don't even remember what I named that. That was like 2 years ago.
You didn't tell me. I don't know why you're looking at me.
But I recognize a member of another clan or something that.
Yeah, you recognize a member from another clan that specializes in brewery, and brew making, from that region.
Maker clan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was like I think it was like the Blood Moon clan or something like. I don't remember what I named it.
The Moonshine Clan, maybe.
Sure, now it's the Moonshine Clan.
I'll just kind of take that information and just kind of go, okay. Ready to do a little bit of investigate?
Before we go, can I talk to you for a minute?
Why, sure.
He kind of motions you to get down to his level.
which I'm used to doing.
I'm standing like not.
He grabs your shirt and pulls you down. If you flirt with my secretary one more time, I will bust your face in.
As soon as
Did I hear that?
Yes, like he didn't say that super quietly.
Mr. Mayor, I'm not a wolf. I'm just very charming.
Are you
Can you take Cassidy outside, please?
Bang
I
it.
apologize.
banging your secretary?
Crusher, can you take Cassidy outside, please?
No,
Now,
ma'am.
please?
I got
Thank
legs
you.
that work just fine. Mayor, you have a pleasant day, sir.
Correct. I'm like, I step in front of him and I'm like, I apologize for the inappropriateness of my help. His actions. My partner,
Outside.
Crusher, will take care and make sure that he doesn't have to enter your house again if you don't want him here.
As long as he leaves Sylvia alone, we'll be fine. As long as he can conduct himself in a business manner.
Oh, he's out
We're
the
both
door.
leaving.
Yeah,
We've
I
left
was like-
the.
Yeah, I'm
we've
leaving the
left
house
the
in.
room.
Sylvia? Ma'am?
Are you Celia right now?
Yes, I'm Sylvia now.
I apologize.
Celia.
Yes.
Do you have like a thing with the mayor?
Her face goes red. I don't know what you're
Are
talking
you
about.
banging
Crusher!
Was there anything else I could help you with?
healing potions?
Oh, right, yes, one moment. And she, like, hurries into another room. It's
I'm like, maybe
zoom.
you guys should wait outside. I was trying to take the lead here, but it becomes evident that that's for the best anyway.
She comes.
And I'm like, bird person, can you please get them outside?
I just
Not a
wanted
problem.
to
I'm
know
already outside.
if they were.
Yes, that's not how you find out.
Let's go.
We'll talk about this later.
She comes back with 5 healing potions. Or not 5, 1 for each, so 4.
I just like.
No, you guys are out.
Oh,
She had
really?
you
Oh,
outside.
okay.
After you failed to take him outside, she's like, please help me. And she said she would, so I'm like, okay.
Whoever is left, she gives
It's
the healing.
just me.
She gives the 4 healing potions to you.
And I say, I apologize. He still thinks banging means helping because that's how we fix him. He's machinery. Don't
No,
even
no.
worry about that.
You're
You guys are outside.
Then one moment, she leaves and she comes back with a special healing potion
Hmm.
for. Mostly because I don't understand how the healing potion would work for that. So
So
we're
it would
just
be
gonna
the
have
greater healing, right? Like not the rest of them. I guess are probably like the common, right?
Yeah, they're all common. This one is just a different color because it's more.
What color is it?
Red dye number 40.
Because it's
Yes.
more what?
That's a love potion. I don't take that.
That's number 9.
Oh, damn.
9.
I love that song. Sorry.
Oh.
No, that's just for me because she just gives you an extra healing potion. How about that?
Maka
Okay.
takes it and she
Yeah,
brushes her
Warforged-
hand
Warforged
against
is the same.
hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the same. It works on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magic.
Oh, magic!
And she like touches her hand like a little, just to see how she responds. Like a little bit of a flirty thing, just curious, just wants to see what happens.
She doesn't really notice it very much. She's like, oh, okay.
I say thank you so much. You've been so helpful. Your boss was singing your praises. He's so glad to have you around.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And I'm just like, kind of sit there and be like, an amazing connection. Thank you so much. I know it's hard to see him, and I really appreciate the work you guys are doing here. You have a great town, and just like flattered her for like 2-3 minutes. And
She's
say-
very flattered.
And I'm just like gonna leave that for now, much like all the stuff I wanted to steal. Like for now, this is good. And I come outside like beaming with the extra healing potion. I'm like, Cassidy, that's how you do business. Business!
Do not like that dwarf.
Business!
You know what?
That's
Not
what she
everything's
said.
business for me.
That's what she said.
Not anything's business for you so far. You started that, and then you were worried about.
Yeah, something suspicious
Were they-
about that damn dwarf.
Banging?
Yes.
I don't like
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And that's a hard sell for me, being raised by dwarves. Something ain't right with him, and
I'm
I'll find out
sorry,
later.
he's not
Do you
like your
think that
dad.
the thing that's not right is that he's banging his secretary?
Well, for one, among other things. For one, he clearly doesn't like orcs for some reason. Secondly, I don't trust that
We're
guy.
in the middle of nowhere. Do you expect them
There's
to
a
react
lot of-
really well
I'm here to do.
half-orcs?
Well, at this point, I'm here to do a job and get paid and find out more about that.
Also,
fella
you're
in there.
interested in the business now.
You
course, the
think
paying part.
you think he is racist?
Dwarves ain't like that. Not in such blatant ways against. That's not what I'm saying. Dwarves are not like that to their own
Culturally.
clans. Clans are tight knit.
Okay. Like
For him not being able to
family.
Exactly. For him not recognizing his clan, that's damn strange to me. I don't like that fella.
There are
Okay.
people who have secrets.
Well, he can keep his secrets, but I'm here to take his money. Now,
You
will you
didn't
give us those
act
potions?
like it. You acted like you were here to take his secretary. It's no
Uh-huh.
wonder he didn't like you that much.
Y'all are confusing, charming.
What is y'all?
Y'all. You all. It's a language.
Tieflings?
You
No,
do not.
You all collectively in my sight.
You do not want to have sex with these women?
Oh, always. But
I
that's not the point right
imagine
now.
you're confused by most things you
Are
say.
you just looking between like?
She's just like
Like a tennis
doing
match.
the little bird.
In the meantime-
yeah, doing the bird twitch.
Do
I
Like,
say
do
we.
you have a bag of like?
I have a very
to-
large bag of popcorn.
No, are you just like? Well,
I
no.
go.
Are you
I
eating
kind
it
of
or are you?
while arguing with Maka, see that, just kind of go like that. Anyway, you mind divvying up those potions? Because I say we separate. I'd like to go investigate the house of the last victim, if that's okay with you.
Is anybody
and
here?
I'm like, I look at him and I'm like, granted. Like, sure, I'll allow it. And I give you. You can't divide healing potions in two, can you?
No, there's
you-
one
okay.
each.
No, I know. I'm just like, half of one. Here you go.
No, that's
That's not.
How many
Say-
were there total?
There was
Including-
5.
There,
So
so there was one
Oh,
for
we
each
were all
of us.
yeah,
and
and
then
then
there
an
was,
extra one.
huh.
Then
I'm
we
like,
were
well,
going.
this one is mine, obviously, because this is what my charm gets me. Things. It gets me things. And then, so there's one for me, one for Chibi. Let's set that precedent right now. Chibi gets one of everything I get, which he'll obviously use. So that's one for all of us. And I asked, do you hold stuff for me sometimes? Is that a common thing?
I
Do you
can.
open up your bender's stomach?
I
and,
can.
like-
I can hold it if you
and
want.
I'm like,
You and me and Little.
Chibi.
Chibi, Little, yes.
The Chibi is large, but yes.
You said You said
It's a
it
word
means
that
little.
means little. He used to be little. Most things did.
Oh.
We can talk about this later. Just like looking at her like, was this one even smaller?
Are
And I'm
you
like,
I
people like that, it's usually representative of something little too, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
what does that mean?
I'll talk about it later. And I'm
Okay.
like, I trust you so much, I would be very grateful if you would hold
Okay.
these things.
Make a sleight of hand check.
And we offered him. What was that?
He's making a sleight of hand check. For what? For what? What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna keep your dice from falling
Oh,
off the
yeah.
table.
14.
I need you to make a perception check.
What? Before I roll it, because when I mean, crush it.
We don't know what he's trying to do.
Well, if I need to make a perception
Just roll.
and it's appropriate, wouldn't Crusher need to make one too?
Well, we'll get there.
Okay. Not that we'll need to because I got 4, so.
Okay. And what are y'all's passive perceptions?
16.
18.
And what did you roll?
Huh?
What did you roll?
14.
Y'all notice Cassidy reach into Maka's bag and take her potion.
I'm in the process of handing them
Oh.
to
I know.
Crusher. No, I have them in my hand.
Is that what you were-
Them.
Okay then.
Y'all took a long time to sort that out, though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I came out carrying mine, and you guys had yours with you.
So it would be.
We were
it
all
would
out.
probably
Okay.
be out
All
of my
out.
bag then.
Okay, then I'm
No.
sorry.
Because I have a satchel that
Yeah.
she just
I know
handed
what
the
I know
potions.
what I did.
Okay,
Okay.
then you don't find a potion. She handed the potions over.
Because I came out just carrying one. The rest of them went outside with you guys.
No, we were already outside.
No, she
you had
handed them
all
to
of
you.
them.
And you divvied them up.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed after she divvied them up, did she put hers away?
No,
she gave them all to me.
I'm not trying to be that, but we're currently talking about what you hold our
So
stuff.
I can, if you want,
So
like, I could
So
make...
she's her satchel. Crusher's her satchel. Wow, that's just weird.
Alright then, I
do
guess
have
you
a
need to make a
satchel.
perception check.
I make a perception check
Yes,
then.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
him. Same roll!
And what's your passive perception?
12.
You
But
noticed.
I noticed.
You
This is 16.
Yeah, but this is a
That's
specific roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay.
She
Yeah.
notices you take the potion.
Yep.
Okay, now that I've
I
done
won't
that.
say anything.
Oh, hey, Maka. Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, you might need this, and I toss her the potion back. Now
And I'm
that's how you steal something. Kira, you want to join me in investigating that house?
I would like to go investigate the house.
Alright.
Are you guys coming?
Maka, we'll see y'all in a bit. Meet
What's
back.
your walking speed?
My walking speed is
I think it's
30
easier
feet.
for you if we do stay together.
30 feet.
But if we don't go together...
Well, I'm going to go investigate the house with Kira. But anyway, I toss the potion back to her. That's how you steal something. Y'all, I'll see y'all at the tavern later on.
I'm
Kira?
kind of like...
You stole from me?
Wasn't against you personally, friend.
I'm like, great, if you need help charming anyone, let me know. Because I feel a little burned by it. It was a good move.
Uh-huh.
But also, like...
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like...
Oh boy.
And
Let's
I
go
look at
investigate
him,
that
I
hole
look
now,
at him
Kira.
for a second, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah?
I feel like we each scored a point there. You want to just go together? This is the closest thing to diplomacy that I have.
Why not?
I come up to him and I'm like, you want some pocket bacon? I flick him, like, pocket bacon. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to do a thing.
I'll eat pocket bacon.
It's bacon, right?
It's fucking bacon. Anyway, so we're going to the house.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm the only one who wouldn't eat pocket bacon.
I will
Alright, and,
take all of my bags off my belt, and I will just hold them.
Oh, look what you've done.
I cast light on one of the bags again and sent Chibi to kind of like swat at it. It's kind of turning into a routine where I'm like going to distract him. So
Yeah.
he goes over there and he starts like, he can't distract him emotionally, but he can kind of physically like bat at him. And,
Yeah.
oh, I snap. Chibi comes back and goes after the light. He'd been gone since the Sunday.
yeah.
I forgot to bring him back. No, he was in the house. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, well.
That's Kat saying sorry. It's a long day.
Well, so we're moving on.
Yep, and actually this seems like a good point to take a little pee break.
Cool.
So after, I'd say about 10 minutes. 10 minutes?
We'll be
You-
right back.
Hurt Crusher.
We'll be right
I
back
haven't noticed that yet.
with As the DM turns.
Oh.
SCNS.
I wanted to go check the mail. I think it came just now.
What?
I think the mail came just now.
Have you ever
Am I ever-
thought to yourself, DM,
Yes.
that maybe pee break is not the best phrase?
Relatable. We're hashtag relatable.
Well, I mean, we are in cellar holes.
Gross.
Gross.
See, this one. have arrived at the house when we pick back up to talk to the neighbor or whatever.
Oh, okay. All right.
Still be
Hey,
en route.
Welcome back!
We're back.
I make that welcome back.
Right.
I'm very proud of that.
Okay.
Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back.
Hooray!
That still says we'll be right back.
Oh no, that's not.
Okay.
Delay.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not the delay. It's a separate screen. So, quick thing with XSplit.
You were right.
You have a preview editor. So, if I push the push live, then it'll be on, but it's not.
That was just flash it back and forth a few times and be like, now we've explained that to our internals. Thank you for staying with us. I didn't know either. So.
Anyways, we're back. They just finished talking with the mayor. The mayor has sent them over to Bob and Linda's old home where they were before they were kidnapped or disappeared. Really,
Their adult children not living there anymore. Jean and Tina were heartbroken. But the bunny rabbit seems okay.
The bunny rabbit's been taken in probably.
It's supposed to be like.
Well, I don't know. They might
Wait,
find a bunny rabbit.
Taken in or also kidnapped?
Taken in.
Okay.
There's probably more trouble than they signed up for.
Currently, they are still standing outside the mayor's house after a very fun moment.
Yeah, like do you guys start off towards the house? We agreed to all go together, but
I
are
thought
you
we
guys
were
walking
splitting
that way?
Yeah.
Well, initially we were going to, and then we had this little diplomacy fest.
Yeah, and then we said
now
we'd
we're
all
gonna-
head over there.
Now we're
I
gonna
just
walk together.
drop back a little bit where Crusher is sadly holding that.
Yes,
And I'm
Crusher
like-
is holding his bags because Cassidy stole from him.
I don't recognize that right away. I see that he's sad and Chibi didn't really distract him. And so I go over there and I'm like, hey. I'm like, I know, we'll find more like you eventually.
Thank you.
Are you gonna pay people for them or what? Why do you have all your bags? I don't say it that loud. Why do you have all your bags?
It is my... It is what I do. You asked me to carry things for you, and I...
You don't have to. I
You
can carry
shouldn't.
it. Oh, yeah, no, whatever. That's balls.
He stole from me with no issue.
He wasn't stealing from you, though. He was stealing from me.
I know.
Not because you're holding it, like... I'm like, don't... And then I'm like...
I don't notice any of this, right?
No, you guys are...
No, we're...
No, y'all are.
We drop back maybe 10, 15 feet, like, and kind of mutter.
Okay, good.
And,
I would also be flying because I walk slower than any of you.
So he's just
glide.
strutting boldly in the front, not caring in the world.
Cigar.
All the rest of us like...
Walk 5.
Spinning his pistols
gonna
and
say,
yee-hawing. and
It's
I'm just
easier
like,
for me to just kind of circle back towards you guys and maybe just fly slower than for me to walk 5
Yeah,
feet
just
slower
fly
than
back and
all
forth.
of you.
How tall are you?
I'm only like 4 feet tall,
You know, if you fly
but
kind of it.
my
No, you
walk
have to fly
speed
more.
is 25 feet. So my flight
We're
is
gonna get you a
50
chibi
feet. I
saddle.
can just fly slower and like
That's fair.
glide
Um,
and not be like the wheel.
okay,
And, I
so
look, and
the-
I'm like,
Oh my god, what is it called?
the fourth wheel is
No. I
adds
think it's the millstone that I'm
stability.
thinking of. I don't know why I said wheel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
and I'm like, okay, well, don't stress about that. Like, the
Oh,
thing
my speed
isn't,
jumped up 10 feet.
the thing isn't not to have anybody take stuff off you. People are gonna take stuff. It's just to take more things than get taken from you, and you come out ahead. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you give money and get stuff, and then I'm like, can you watch over Chibi for a minute
Okay.
and catch up to Cassidy? And I'm like, hey,
Yes.
I'm like, you and I are good, right?
I don't know. Are we?
No, if you ever hurt that, trying to hurt me ever again, my friends, you and I are gonna have a serious problem. I can give as good as I get.
That's all you've been doing is giving.
Yeah, you should try. It's great. I'm a generous person.
Okay then.
No,
Moving on.
I'm like, no. I don't know that we understand each other. I don't have a problem with you. The potion thing, I missed one. I'm tired. I've had a hard morning. I'm like, that's whatever. Don't ever take something off him to hurt me. You want to come at me. That's not fair, and that's not how I run.
I'll leave Crusher out of any and expect more acts of vengeance on him. But all in good sport.
Sure. Give him like kind of a cold smile.
So,
but I believe him about Crusher. Like, I don't have trouble with that.
Once time permitting, I will speak with Crusher and make a heartfelt apology.
Soften maybe 10%, and I'm like, you should.
I've also been trying to understand a little bit more about Crusher. You see, the dwarves talked about people like Crusher.
Really?
And I say people.
Crusher, come here!
What?
I've never heard of anyone talking about people
Jason,
like Crusher.
are you sure?
Huh? I wanted to make a history check on it.
Then you better do that now before you start making bold claims.
Okay, just saying. History check then.
If not, we could retcon it to be the dwarves forge a lot
and maybe
of
that
things.
you've heard the word
I've just
before
heard
and never
it.
heard
I've
anything
read
else
it.
before.
Okay.
Part of like
what's my history again?
constructs. Golems or a thing.
Cool.
Probably.
I mean, dwarves are builders, so like you could get 50%.
13.
It is a vastly known rumor.
Yeah.
There is no proof. It is a huge rumor, and no one has any proof that it ever actually happened.
Walk it
It's
back
a rumor.
a tiny bit.
And
I've heard. I said I heard. I didn't say I knew exactly.
No. I'm going to ask you if you've heard the term Warforged before I call Crusher.
Okay.
No. They've never been called Warforged.
Never
His
heard.
race is Warforged.
Never heard the term Warforged.
Okay.
Rumblings and some history about it. That's about it.
Have you heard it in different places? I've forgotten everything
You know how
we were
old some
talking
dwarves
about.
are? Dwarves are old and they like to talk.
That's true.
Now their
not all
words may
old.
not be as elegant as they always should be and descriptive as they should be. Instead of saying something like Warforged, they might say walking hunk of steel and tin that had a damn voice.
Did you ever see a walking hunk of tin and steel that had a damn voice?
No.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not that old.
You've heard of...
Maybe you'll
it's
learn
more so
in
like me
time.
that you've heard of constructs,
Yeah.
but not like this.
And I'm
Which is
like,
why I've tried to ask questions of Crusher. But I understand that he may not be that savvy about the dealings of the world, so I backed off a bit. Sorry.
I'm not saying don't connect with him. He might need someone to hang out with.
Well,
In a few
honestly-
weeks. I don't know.
Well, honestly, from a scientific standpoint and just a research, I find Crusher fascinating.
That's not science.
Well, it's me wanting to know a little bit more.
Sure. Maybe.
My curious nature.
I'm like, in a rare moment of insight, I'm like, maybe include some of that in your about him, and that you've heard some stuff. He'll be really, really interested. I don't know if you've noticed, he's asking about people like him everywhere we go.
Well, I've most certainly noticed that. And on those moments, I usually try to stop you from stealing something from someone. Or casing a joint.
Literally one time.
Twice.
What?
Twice, technically.
What was that?
In the library.
Cat. No.
The woman.
What?
The rando lady in the street with the little kid who had a sword, and then also in the place where you were looking around to see if there was anything to steal.
I told him, I'm like, don't assume that I'm going to take action when I'm taking in my surroundings.
Okay. I'd hate for your purse to get any lighter. Can we move on to
I
this
don't
house?
carry a purse.
Your pouch, whatever.
No, like in character. Okay.
Don't,
All right.
don't carry your purse. Like
Carry a pouch or whatever, but I checked to the term, and I'm like,
It's a general
are
term.
you still holding your stuff?
I'm not like clutching it, but yeah.
I hand my stuff to you when he's not paying attention. I hold my stuff too. I don't like this. But I don't know exactly where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like,
are.
But in the meantime, I'll talk to Crusher.
Cool.
Hey.
Fair enough.
Hey,
we are good. I don't know that I would use the term friend as loosely as you do.
I hear Crusher calling me and I go,
Okay.
Are you tired? Do you want to ride on me?
yes, that's amazing.
Like, sit on
So
my
now
shoulder.
she's perched on something statue-like.
That is great, and I love it. I'm so happy.
Together we're like 11 feet tall.
Does he get a little bit? Like, you get a little.
Yeah, he's pretty happy
you
for
look-
someone to be like.
If you look at your shadow, it looks like you have wings. Because her wings create a shadow. Or,
Mecha bird person? Is that what we're going with? Really?
Yeah.
Phoenix person.
It almost
but
looks like
what's
you
your
could
guys'
be
shit
one of
name?
those, what are they called? I think Gundams.
Yes.
I just want them to like silhouette and terrify somebody, like their arms and little wings pop out.
It's like
I
a
turn
giant suit of
around.
armor. Sometimes, some people have called those Gundams before.
I turn
There's
around
there's
and I
even one
see
that has
it.
wings,
It's
and
not
they call
even
it a wing
affection. I'm
Gundam.
like, look at that. There's like a lot of. And I
I think there's even a show
make
about
the
it
dipple.
called
I tap
Gundam
you on the
Wing.
shoulder and like, look
So-
at that.
I think they waltzed at one point. Endlessly.
I lean into Mock and I go, if she poops,
And I actually, that's awesome.
Wait, what do you say?
if she poops on me,
I would never do that.
I'm
Just
just
like-
saying.
Happy. Your mood
But
is
that
now
is
like 10
adorable.
times better.
I'm so much more happy. Stuff goes back on my belt. I am good. I'm happy.
What do you do with my stuff?
It also goes on my belt.
I kind of grab it back, like,
Alright.
just a little bit, like, And then, like,
So-
I'm
Carrying
fine.
a 70
I'm
To
fine.
the house that we are going to
After
investigate.
that wonderful detour.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good.
70?
I'm really
I'm
small.
pretty sure that, yeah, Maka can carry. Chibi's great, but, like, Maka could just be, like, in a backpack style.
Yeah, well, like,
of what I weigh.
yeah, carrying me around would be like carrying around like a 4th grader.
I mean,
So-
my pack is, like, 55 pounds or something, just from the normal stuff
Actually,
you
70,
get
that's-
Yeah.
out of the gate.
That's less
So, yeah.
than when my nieces back. They're
That's
8. Okay, so
So
we're
after that
at the
wonderful
house.
detour,
We're
you're at
going-
the house.
we were going to Bob and Linda's house, right?
Yes.
Where
Which
they
he
disappeared
told
from.
us there was nobody there.
Yeah, nobody there.
How long
Okay.
does it take us to get there, roughly?
How long? Few
Because
minutes.
it's the outskirts of town.
They're not in the outskirts. They're like on the edge of like there's a strip of houses and they're like on the edge.
The
I'd like to
last
start
house on the
investigating the
street.
yard surrounding
Yeah.
the home.
Is it the last house on the left?
No.
No.
Nerd.
I'd like to start investigating the yard around the house before I go inside.
Okay, make a perception.
Ooh, that was a horrible perception roll. 10.
Alright, you see grass. Kind of.
Does any of it look suspicious and get the sound
Is any of it looking at me menacingly?
caterpillar?
Do I pick up the grass and go, tell me what you know?
No, that would be if you rolled a 1. No,
Alright.
you like there's
Sinister
grass.
grass.
You do notice that some of the hedges that are like in front of the windows seem kind of broken, but you can't.
hedges are broken?
hedges here.
Like the branches are broken in it, but you can't tell if that's just from an animal or if it's from
Are they
someone.
by a window?
Well, yes, they're hedges. You know,
Like where the edge is, where the part is broken, they're by the window.
some are, but
Okay.
some are also broken in other places.
I look at him and I'm like, you're starting outside, trying to kind of forge a teamwork. I'm like, I'm gonna
Something
start
like that.
inside.
Yeah. I'd like to look at the window. Is it
Alright.
glass, or do I need to do another
Oh, no,
Oh no,
investigation?
you're fine. Yeah, it's made out of glass. It doesn't look like it's been broken or anything.
Any handprints, any scratches along the window, any scratches in the wood that don't look.
It looks worn, but it doesn't look like anything's been like.
Or pride or anything
Yeah,
like
it
that.
doesn't look like that. It just looks like all of the scratches on it look just from worn, like weather worn.
Can I go in through that window?
You can try.
Okay,
Like,
I want to go
we
in.
went to the front
You-
door.
Yeah, I'll
Or
try the
did
door.
we disappear inside, or
Yeah, the
are
door's
we...
unlocked.
The door's not locked? Okay.
No.
So we go inside.
There's not really much of a
Continue.
reason for the door to be locked.
That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna let Crusher know I'm gonna check outside. I'm going to fly up above the house and look around to see if I see any signs of what's
Perimeter check.
going on.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
No.
Or not. Well, then
I'm
you'll see.
joking.
But no, you're not able to open the window because it's
Just
locked.
looking straight up.
Yes, I'm just
Such a beautiful day.
Then I check. Is that the only window?
No, it's a house.
I want to check all
The
of them.
only window in the house.
Yeah, they are all locked.
Okay, is this gonna be a perception check or an investigation?
Actually, no, investigation. Whichever one is higher.
My
Perception.
perception's way higher.
Okay, then do perception.
Must be nice to have, a way higher score between those two.
Well, shit, I should use investigation.
Oh, I do have that
20.
investigation.
20? Alright, you don't really see anything suspicious?
No drags or any kind of kerfuffle evidence.
You do.
Drugs evidence? The broken needles?
Drags.
Oh.
You do see some drag marks in the yard.
Okay.
They lead to the dirt road, and then it kind of blends in
With all the rest of the dirt and the dirt road.
But you see it coming from the back door.
Back door. Okay.
Those cellar holes.
I made a mistake naming this.
So you said the door's unlocked.
Yes.
So I'll step inside and just kind of look around, see what I see.
Yeah, how many rooms, are there?
It's a 1-floor house. It's got a living room, a kitchen, and...
Is it open concept?
Yes.
I mean, most of them were, earlier houses.
Yeah, which is one
Alright,
room.
well,
And, 2 bedrooms and, like a water closet.
Okay, I'll start in the living room.
Back that
Living
direction.
room?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it looks like there was a struggle in the living room. Everything is just all over the place.
Okay.
I will fly back toward the front where you're investigating and let you know that I see drag marks coming from the back door, and then I will go inside and tell you all the same thing.
Okay.
Sweet.
all the windows undisturbed,
It's clear
so
that
clearly
there's
they
something
came
in
in
the
that
living
way.
room.
There was
Then
a
I'm gonna
struggle.
check out the rooms and see if I can figure out if they were taking beds or.
Yeah.
Oh, and I tell Chibi to help and throw him pocket bacon as an incentive. He gets so distracted with the bacon. Chibi's not gonna help me do things like this.
He's gonna
So
sniff
he's like,
the
"Hey,
bacon."
bacon!"
He sniffs at the bacon, bats it around at the bacon like he's
And then
playing
he
with
finds
it.
a warm patch of sunlight and is like,
Yep.
"Bacon," and I'm
Like-
asleep.
Basically, he picks up the bacon gently in his mouth, walks over to a patch of sunlight, basically the front open door, and just flops down.
Guys, Chibi's not gonna help me.
So-
I just wanted to point that out. And I'm just like, he's perfect. And then I go on looking.
So, is there evidence of dragging inside the house from the back door, towards the back door?
A kerfuffle went on in
Which
this
room are you
house.
looking in?
Huh? I just came into
Evidence?
I just came into the house, so
Alright, you don't see anything in the hallway. You do notice, obviously, the living room is trashed.
all right. Well, I'm looking at the living room.
Alright, what are you looking
I'm looking at the living room.
I'm looking for
Go
blood.
somewhere else.
We can both investigate.
You take off your bags. It's really hard to read, Crusher.
Okay, that might be loud.
Just trying to help, Christian. I think it's okay.
If it was loud,
I'm
sorry.
looking for blood, any weapons, anything that.
Are there other rooms?
Yes, there's the living room, the kitchen, 2 bedrooms, and a water closet.
I will stomp off to the kitchen.
Alright.
What do we
We'll
see in
go
the
check
room?
the
From hurt
bedrooms.
to angry.
I'm gonna call
The bedrooms
her to
are-
help me. Hey.
You check one bedroom, you check the other.
Yeah.
Who wants the guest bedroom? Who wants the main
I want the
bedroom?
main bedroom.
Okay.
Then I'll take the other.
Selfish.
Alright. Investigation or perception?
Oh. That would be metagaming. I do take the main bedroom. I don't because her scores are higher. Let her take the main bedroom.
Yeah,
My investigation is higher.
Okay, then roll for that.
Cool.
14.
14.
Yeah.
The guest bedroom is pretty much undisturbed. There's some dust around. You don't think they get visitors very often. There is a bunny cage in there. It's empty currently.
Cool.
All right. Investigating.
20.
No kerfuffle
20?
evidence?
Not natural 20. 20 total.
Yeah. 20 total. It looks like someone had been sleeping and then got up. But other than that, it
It doesn't look like they were
Yeah.
the extended. But he did tell us it was in the middle of the night.
Yes. So
Presumably they were either up or
Down.
very good.
you
All right. Here's my roll for the
directions.
living room. So.
Birds think in vertical terms.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 5, 24.
Alright, in the kitchen you do notice that there is a knife on the ground. that is...
Throw it on the ground!
Stop. Back to the living room.
Is it like, what kind of knife is it like? It's not a kitchen. Is it a kitchen?
Wait, you went...
I went to the living room.
Oh, you're in the living room.
You
said the kitchen.
No,
We're
She
just
said
Scooby-Dooing back and forth.
She walked out and went to the
Yes,
kitchen.
you said I investigate the kitchen.
But it's
No, I said the living room.
concept.
Oh my god.
She went
It's
to the
open
kitchen.
I know, but he just said
It's
I
the
rolled.
same room. It's open concept.
Crushers deciding
You
not
don't
to
find a
be
knife
where
in the
she
living
is.
room, but you find there are blood spatters. They're not very big, but you notice that at some point someone was bleeding.
Mine's a 15,
You
so
notice
do
a
I
knife
find a
in the
knife in the
living
kitchen?
You find a knife in the kitchen that's got
Okay.
blood on the blade laying there. You notice that there is a bit of a blood stain near the door as well, like it's been like dragged.
The door to the kitchen,
The door going outside. There are no doors.
that would
in
be
this
the back door.
Yeah, the back
Right.
door.
Okay.
There are no doors in this house except for the
Gotcha.
bedrooms and the
Gotcha.
I yell
So
out,
bathroom.
got some blood.
Great.
Not a lot.
I have a knife, and I will like.
Is it a kitchen knife or like a hunting knife or like a battle knife? Or what are we talking like?
Like
Those are called daggers when they're for
Okay.
battle.
No,
it's like a huh?
It's a potato knife.
It's a kitchen knife.
Oh, it's a
like
kitchen
what?
knife.
Like
Okay.
one they would use to like not a butcher's knife, but
So this came from the home. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
Was it on the ground or on like a counter? Or
it was on
something?
the ground.
On the ground. Okay.
I'm technically like mostly an animal.
Yeah.
Technically, not that humans aren't animals. Although I don't know about tieflings.
I'm not an animal.
You're not an
No,
animal.
tieflings are a demon spawn, essentially.
Gross. Racist.
It's factual.
so the knife has blood on it.
I
Okay.
objected to the word spawn.
I mean,
Shouldn't say.
So I noticed the knife.
well,
Was,
tieflings are the spawn of demons.
They
Also
were,
known as children, but
Would
whatever.
you know about tiefling at least enough to know that, like, currently they have people characteristics. It's genetic traits of, like...
Yeah, I mean, tieflings aren't uncommon, so
Yeah.
people know them pretty well.
are both the blood red?
Would I be able to like sniff at it or whatever?
Birds don't have a good sense of smell.
Or
Like
birds
eagle
have
eye
cones
it.
or something.
Are you going to lick the blood?
like a really bad anime? No. Would there be a role for me to do that if I decided to do that?
Survival?
What are you trying to ascertain
Determine whether
about
or not
the
it's
blood?
human.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the
Survival,
same thing.
but-
Survival?
While she's doing that, yes.
You could see that with your eyes, probably. The
This-
blood
I mean,
would look different.
The blood would probably just look like blood.
Zoom in like an X-Man.
Cassie,
Ooh.
you were trying to say something?
This knife is probably from the
I don't know
homeowner.
who
This is a
you're talking
kitchen
to.
knife.
I'm in the bedroom.
Oh,
It's
Well,
talking to me then.
I'm talking to this
Yes,
knife.
hello.
This knife came from the homeowner, so they probably stabbed somebody.
How
who
do
tried
you
to
know
get them.
that?
It's a kitchen knife.
Oh, okay.
You would use this for cutting vegetables, meat. You wouldn't take this into battle.
Okay.
20.
20?
Total?
So they gave to whoever came to get
Blood.
them.
You can't really tell if it is animal or human, but you can tell that it's blood.
And I go, did
I
you
assumed
just?
it was blood in it.
I'm-
Confirmed it is blood.
Did you lick it? Please tell me you didn't lick it.
No.
Okay.
Lick it.
Sniffed at it.
Okay.
Well,
Like it.
In the bedroom,
Uh-huh.
I'm just looking for anything that shows that they were into, not in the bedroom necessarily, anything weird. Any books, any rooms,
handcuffs, whips, and chains.
Any, that's not weird.
Like arcane stuff?
Any magic, any...
I mean, the most that you
What's the
find
line?
is like an
50
amulet
Shades of
of some
Grey.
kind. It looks almost like it could have been like a protection.
The red
talisman or
one.
Does that have
something.
any symbol on it?
No, it looks like
Strange design.
you know how people will have like, oh, this amulet protects.
Oh, what does he
me,
say?
you know,
I don't
and
remember.
that may or may not be
I never
magical.
actually watched
Yeah.
it.
There's
Oh,
a
I
necklace
know.
like that that each of them
Just
have.
absorbed it through
I just-
pop culture.
And
Sorry, what?
I know that. Now.
What?
Well, you don't know this. 'cause
I
you
don't.
know.
I'm not there.
An
But
amulet
have
that both
like
of them-
unusual
but there's
preferences
two
or
of
something like that.
Well,
I don't know.
Yes.
and
One of
it
them.
looks like they put them on the counter at night when they went to bed.
Okay, I was gonna ask that if it looked like they were torn up or anything.
No, it looks like they sat them on the bedside. before
Would
they went to
I
bed.
know? Is it pretty common to have something like that in the house?
So they
Or-
left this behind.
Or was
You
it?
don't know about it.
oh,
yeah.
sorry.
And I
y'all
haven't
don't know
told
about
you
this.
yet. maybe
Y'all
I
are
will.
investigating blood and a knife.
Like,
They're
is that
sniffing
something
powers.
that I've found that people frequently have?
I mean, you've noticed people in your travels do that if they're superstitious. This is a pretty small town, so
Are they valuable?
they've got gems in them.
Would I know how much they would be worth?
Give me an appraisal check.
Appraisal.
You've
what
told
is
us
that?
about the drag marks, right?
It's
Figure
not on
investigation.
Wait, is it not
Appraisal's
appraisal?
not on here.
God! I'm sorry.
It could be
I'm
Do you
so
want-
used to Pathfinder.
It could be history, or it could be
Investigation. Give me investigation.
or it could be religion check.
There's a list of all of them right here. And those are under 5e rules.
Good.
Okay. You said history,
Investigation.
investigation. They're all the same score. It's 11.
11. I mean, they twinkle, so you get the idea that they might be.
Well, I think
I'm
we
gonna
should go
take
check out the drag
one
marks.
of them.
Okay.
I think so too.
Does it look like this house has been like it's been visited by anyone in the last few weeks?
I mean, it looks like maybe some
Has
people
it
have
been
been.
looted?
It hasn't been looted, no.
Okay.
But it looks like people
Oh,
have
the
been
neighbors will
looking
be able to
around at it.
Oh, what are they gonna know?
It's been investigated
What
before.
do they know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they have their
Is-
local police.
Yeah. Is there
Constabulary.
anything? Is there anything else of high value that I see?
Not really. I mean, the people here live pretty modestly, so.
Okay, I look around at everything for a few minutes. Kick Chibi awake. Not hard, just like, get up! I'm like, some help you are.
Chibi's fucking.
I love him to death. He dumb.
Well, we got nothing in the house.
We have drag marks outside.
Yeah.
Well, and we also
What?
have blood. The
Wait.
drag marks outside.
Oh, the drag marks outside.
Why don't?
That's what it
well,
said.
we're all. Are we all in the same room again?
Yeah, I came back in there.
Okay.
Well,
Did you
who's
find
gonna?
anything? You
I
didn't
found the
find
drag marks outside.
Right, but like in that room there wasn't.
No, there's a rabbit cage. There's no rabbit though.
Does it look like the rabbit was abducted?
It just looked empty.
I don't care about the rabbit. It's just something for Chibi to chase around the room.
There is a neighbor.
Yeah, Horace.
I'll go talk to Horse.
Horse?
Excuse me.
How
Is this
about
a horse?
for the time
Horse.
we do things as a team until we figure it out?
Is
And I
it Hor-
snap my fingers and Chibi disappears. Like, maybe they don't love tigers in this town for whatever bonkers reason.
Yeah, because I was thinking Horse might be a bit taken aback by a walking suit of armor, or a tiefling, a bird person, and a giant cat.
Yet
Well,
somehow
to be fair,
you've
she looks
gotten
like a half
us-
elf right now.
Okay.
She looks like.
I'm hot as a half elf. I'm not always particularly
As a
hot.
group
I'm
of people
hot.
come up to his door,
Yeah.
Yes,
tall,
I will look at the
graceful.
drag marks.
okay. How about
I'm like,
I'll
do you
talk to
guys
the neighbor?
want to kind of see if you can follow the drag marks? It's up to you.
Yes.
I can do that.
Okay. So then we go talk to Horace.
Okay. Then.
I think this is just
So,
going to
as we
become how
go
you
home-
walk.
Yes. Hello.
God damn it. Mr. Horace,
It's everything I wanted!
were one of you to tell us something about your neighbors who've gone missing?
An old man opens the door. He's got these big Coke bottle glasses on. He's like hunched over.
I've decided to play good cop, bad cop, but I have not told him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait
And
and see
so you
which
got
one
big
he
Coke bottle
does.
glasses on, right?
Yep, he's got a cane. He's got a hunchback. Can I help you with something?
Can you? Anyway, yes, actually you can. Your neighbors came up missing a couple of weeks ago. Bob and Linda.
Do I know you?
Well, no, sir. We're actually investigating their disappearance, and thought that you might be able to tell us a little something about the night that happened.
Yes, I was sitting in the living room.
What did you do with them?
Ah, what did I do? I did nothing. I was sleeping in my chair.
I turn away and cover and giggle. I'm like, they said you heard a noise.
Yes, the noise woke me up.
How do you know? It's hard to know when something wakes you up, right?
Does he
Exactly
have
what it was.
any type of injuries on him?
He's about to.
No, he does not.
So what specifically did you hear, sir?
The loud banging, lots of banging going on.
What?
There.
Banging? Was that unusual? Did they bang a lot?
I don't think they
At
do
the
that
house?
No, they're usually very quiet.
Alright.
So I found it unusual, so I walked over to their home.
And?
Did you let yourself in with the key they gave you because they believed you were friends?
The door was open.
After you opened it.
No, it was already
And
open.
how far did you go inside the house?
He's not picking up on my aggression at all. He's just kind of
No,
like...
he's dumb.
No, he can just finally hear somebody.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a beautiful day.
I walked in, like, just enough to see that things were all askew.
And then what did you do?
How did he see that?
I started yelling for help and trying to find the police.
What's a police?
The guards.
Oh.
Our law enforcement.
We have a special
Are you
name.
daft?
You didn't see anything strange heading away from the house or anything?
Law enforcement?
Yeah,
Like
they
the-
enforce
like
the
those-
local law. Well, it's dumber to call them
My
the guards.
character's daddy was a lawman.
Oh no, I was thinking like a lawnmower.
Oh God.
The law enforcement.
Oh my god.
Law enforcement.
What the
It's a really strict home association
Actual
group,
fuck.
you guys.
I call them local law
Alright.
Do they have
The-
the best
the
yard
HOA.
sign?
Horace, tell me there's something else you can give me. My partner is out of control here.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
I can barely keep her under control. You're gonna have to give me more than that.
I'm like, sweet, he's got it, and I'm like, I kind of lunge towards the old man a little
Easy,
bit. I'm like,
easy.
tell me what you know!
Is there anything else that you saw or heard, sir?
Well, now that you mention it, and he kind of adjusts his glasses,
And I
you
go
see his
pace.
eyes like moving.
I go
because of how
pace back
thick
and
they
forth
are.
behind him, like,
Oh, well, you see, I do remember someone went and visited them earlier that day. Well, in the evening, I guess. I didn't really think much of it. I didn't really see who it was, but someone visited.
Someone visited them.
Yeah, so then I sat down in my chair to read the news, and I fell asleep.
And how long before they were attacked did that happen?
Oh, I don't know. I fell asleep within 2 seconds of sitting my booty down.
you got treasure?
What?
This guy's an idiot.
I am a deformed
Who
minor.
you're talking to?
All right,
I'm not
Horace.
there.
We're gonna
You're
need you to
at
go home.
least 107.
We're gonna need you to go inside your home and don't leave the county. We might have more questions for you.
I don't intend to leave.
Good.
I'm running around. I'm
Would you
still
like-
pacing, going liar, liar, liar,
He
liar,
like
liar.
turns to the inside of his door. Would you children like some cookies? And you don't want these cookies. They look gross.
I come up and I
Do they look like
smash
where
the
they're
tray up into the air.
Actually, he says, "Would you like some cookies?" But they're actually just butterscotch candies on a plate.
Oh,
I go,
knock the tray out of his hand and
Oh!
have flame reflections in my eyes, and I'm like, I don't know. No,
Yeah.
I can't do that through disguise self.
no. So anyway, I take one and say, thank you, sir.
Yes, I'm like,
Oh,
we don't need your poison cookies.
my treats.
I lose it. I just walk out the door like, this is ridiculous.
Could we tell he was lying to us? Or...
Insight. If y'all roll an insight check, you can.
Maybe.
Take it, you're
Don't
right
say
for it.
for sure.
With my, that's a 20
Natural or total?
total. 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
I got a natural
Y'all-
20. That's our first critical either way tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Y'all believe him. I mean,
Okay.
he had nothing to hide. He was just a sweet old man that wanted to give you some butterscotch candy.
So
I'm
at
gonna
that
hide
point,
a silver, like in a plant, like the house key plant or something. I'm gonna put a silver into there because I do feel a little bad, but it was so much fun I couldn't care too much.
So while they're doing that, we are looking at the
Okay.
drag marks.
Alright,
Were they into
make
some weird
a... Hold on.
Do what?
Weird shows.
Make a nature check or an investigation.
Can I just help her?
Yeah, you can assist, and Mia, that means you will get advantage.
Cool.
I'm sure he has an advantage. It's so much better than all of them.
That's not.
It is an advantage. It's not a D&D advantage.
You tripped.
How'd your advantage go?
This one was a nat 1, but that's okay because I got an 18 on this other die.
Alright.
Okay.
But if you want to take a picture of that.
Yay!
Yes. Alright.
Hold on. That's just the straight roll. Let me add.
Take a picture of your. Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Investigation?
those,
Investigation or survival, whichever one is higher for you.
Okay, I'll do survival.
Because you're
What
investigating.
is 8 plus 5?
That would be 23.
Okay,
Or
23.
yeah, 23.
Yeah.
23. Alright, you're able to follow the drag marks up the road for quite a bit, but once you reach like the intersection of roads, it's hard to follow where they went.
Can we tell what was dragged?
They're fairly large marks, so it looks like maybe it was a body of some kind.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we
help
make
you?
out any
Gross.
stray footprints or even partial footprints from where someone stood a little wider than the body can cover up or whatever?
You see 2 sets of footprints.
What do they look like?
Did they merge
One
into
foot.
one? When he carried her.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see one looks like a pair of boots, just like standard boots. The other looks animal in nature.
It was Chibi.
Chibi's
So
not
are we gonna
subtle
join
about
them?
the way he does things.
I mean,
I'd like to go and join them.
Alright, now that you've terrorized a poor old man.
Oh, I put the silver under there before he comes out because I don't want him to know that I'm nice to people sometimes.
Fair enough. I mean, he's gone inside and he's trying to figure out what just
I
happened.
mean, he might be helping him pick up butterscotch candies for all
No,
I know,
I'm
but
not
I
picking
left.
up off the ground. Nope, I'm leaving. This
Okay,
is
then I
gone
wait
well.
till he walks ahead like 2 steps and just kind of slip it under there.
I think I'm faster than you, so
Huh?
I think I'm faster than you.
No,
anyway.
we're the same.
40?
Why would you use it from walking from the neighbor's house?
It's just
Yeah,
it
that's like
increases-
during combat.
Oh, well.
Oh,
whatever.
you gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta.
Yeah, your
total
walking
increase,
speed is like during combat.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, y'all make it together.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into semantics.
I would have pissed
You like
the
my
contest
round
all game. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Huh?
Do you like my
Yeah, I
round?
was like, this,
I love it. It's okay.
this
So
pissing
wrong
contest
with
started
Okay.
last time.
All right.
So, what did we learn?
From the old man, that nothing. And also that butterscotch gets a lot of dirt on it when it's around.
And I just giggle and I was like, nice job.
What?
Good guarding. in
However,
there.
he did say that they got a visitor the same day that they disappeared. He didn't see who it was, of course, and I don't think he saw much.
I don't think he saw anything. We played lawful guard, chaotic guard.
I don't think he could see
Didn't
us.
give up anything.
But regardless, he didn't say anything. So what we do have is somebody in that house tried to defend themselves. So they probably woke up, heard a disturbance, got out to the kitchen, saw the person, slashed on them with a knife, and then somehow still got driven.
Ineffectively. Did you guys find out if does it look like more than one thing? One person was dragged?
There's one set of boot prints and a set of animal prints.
Do the boot prints go back?
All of it goes to the street.
But like, do they come back and then go again?
Well, I mean, you can see footprints like that regardless.
It's a path.
But
It's
we've
a
reached.
path.
But
You can tell that these particular footprints were definitely with this giant drag
Boy.
that has started to fade.
Like the Sherlock thing at the heroic.
So do we just follow that?
It goes to the intersection of the street and you can't tell which direction it goes.
So I walk to the intersection. I'm like, good plan. Now what?
The
Outskirts.
Josie.
Josie.
Okay.
She likes to
From there,
talk.
which direction is Josie?
Yeah.
So we've come to a fork in the road, right? Which direction is Josie from that fork?
I don't know, because I asked the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which direction would that be in? If we take that
y'all
fork?
don't know. Y'all didn't ask where Josie lived.
Oh, I'm not trying to be a dick right now.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, y'all don't know where Josie lives, so I can't tell you.
Oh.
I don't
Y'all
know.
can make
I asked
inference.
where-
Okay.
Nope.
Is
Bird
there
person.
anybody around?
Bird
Not
person.
currently. It looks like most people are in the town, but also y'all know that Josie, remember, is the town gossip.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Probably
easy
lives
to
in town.
either in town or you can find out from someone in town very easily.
Well, you know the place you always go to get answers.
What time
and
is
a
it
drink
at
and
this
food.
point?
Where everybody knows
We're going to the tavern.
We're gonna find if there are multiple taverns, the crappiest, like most lived-in looking tavern.
Sounds like my kind of people. Let's go.
Ugh. Sure.
Yeah.
You're
So
not wrong, but I
we
don't
go
really want more of his kind of people.
to essentially the town square, wherever like there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do
Go
we
back
see
to
the
the
racist bird feeder again?
No, you do not see the racist bird feeder.
Pretty sure she bounced after that.
Yeah, she left.
feed my birds!
All right, well, to the tavern.
Maybe it's Horace's garage.
Alright, you see some people, like, as you enter the tavern, some people kind of look up from their drinks, from their food.
How many people roughly are in
Let me see.
there? Like, how full is it?
It's about maybe a third full. I mean, it's still, it's,
So, like,
well, actually, no, it's about half full. It's around lunchtime, so people have started,
so like,
It looks
and
like
how
you-
big is it?
it's not that big.
Maximum capacity, roughly 30 or roughly...
It's roughly 50. I mean, it's a
Okay.
relatively good size.
Well, like 15 people.
But why are you giving me that look?
That's so small.
It's a small town.
I suppose so.
Most people don't.
Good perception.
Great. Yeah, it's about 50 people max, so there's about 25 people in there. This is not including staff. It looks like there's about 2 people, one person working the bar and then one person serving food and such.
He's probably pretty stressed right now, being in the weeds.
Bartender is relatively stressed. Tavern wench is not as stressed as you would think, just because she knows
them all.
she knows everybody. So
How many
they're-
of them are miners? Did they break from the mines to come in?
you notice there are some people that are kind of dirty, like they've been working.
Nobody.
Some
They're
people should've
drinking
been
alcohol.
How many people are in
They
there?
didn't have that kind of
About
regulation
25-ish.
back then, okay.
25-ish?
We might have to
How much does
waffle
a-
guard
how much does a
chaotic
drink
guard
cost?
these guys.
1 copper.
1 copper?
Yeah.
For what?
For a
That's
beer.
how many?
How many other officers?
That's how many cups there.
What is the tavern called?
Copper.
I did
Took
not
me a
name
minute.
the
So
tavern.
25 coppers. Okay.
Stop looking at me.
So many.
What?
That's so many for a tavern.
Well, considering I come from people
This place is stacked with guards.
that dig in the ground a lot.
Hold on, hold on.
That's what
hold on.
mining is. Digging.
It is.
Yeah.
Same thing.
The Mind's Eye Tavern. There we go.
Nice.
Yes.
I had another name, like, no, I can't use that one. So we're gonna
This
go
is
with
the
this one.
third hole.
No, it was gonna be the coal hole. I'm like, I can't use that.
You should have used that.
I like
is-
mind's
What's the general
eye.
vibe
Stunning.
of the room? Are they kind of
They
like
look at y'all.
dreary or just
They look at y'all. They're confused because they don't get visitors very often. But it's pretty chill in there. It's a
I think it's
kind
rare
of
that they have
tense
one here.
environment currently, just with everything that's going on. But
Tense with each other or tense
Just
in
tense-
relation
just in-
to just the newcomers?
no, it's tense with what's happened in the town recently, and that no one's been found, and kind of somber, but not hostile.
So they haven't forgotten if they lost their brother a month ago.
we make our
Yeah.
way to the bar.
Move on.
Well, I'm making my way to the bar.
It's hard.
All right, what can I get you?
What's the
You
local
can't live your
stuff?
life this way.
This is our silver shiner.
Silver shiner. Can I have some?
All right, that'll be 1
would
copper.
be a shiner,
There
man.
you go.
All right, he pours up a mug, hands it to you.
Is it good?
Oh, it's watery. It's awful. This is the worst beer you've ever had.
I'm so disappointed. This place looked different in my mind's eye.
I should have gone
Okay.
coal.
I will.
Doesn't matter in the end. It's just
I
what you
will
did.
go to the bar, turn around, and go, Josie!
What my friend meant to say is, all you fine people that hunt the ground for value in what will be found nothing, and find shining examples of what class and sophistication were, but it takes the dirt of a man's hands to find it. I salute all of you, and a drink on the house for everybody.
Josie?
Crusher.
What?
All right.
We're going to use something called tact, all right? Follow my lead.
So that'll be 2 silver and 2 copper.
Here you go.
We are
For
going to be
everybody.
And
tactical.
what kind of reactions I get?
They are staring at y'all like y'all are freaking insane.
So I try and kind of blend into and stare at them too. Those weirdos.
So everybody gets a
Like,
drink.
isn't it so weird what
You don't
who are those people?
I don't know what's happening.
Put a little dirt on my face.
That's why I said.
So I start
Rachel
talking to
knew
the
that in
bartender.
character.
End of a long work day gets us busy, huh?
Oh, the workday's not over yet.
If you
Just
haven't
these
heard
people
the
kind of
word
just
subtle
cutting out a little
before,
bit
I'm not
earlier.
explaining it.
Maybe
Well-
gonna go back in a while, lunchtime.
Well, that's not really. You see, the mines have actually been closed since the disappearances. We don't really have that many people that can.
So you shut down your entire economy. That's smart.
Is
take it everybody-
Josie here?
Old woman Josie?
Yeah.
Last time I saw her, she was outside feeding the birds.
That's freaking awesome.
How did I know you were gonna do that?
God damn it.
No,
She's
we
a
cleaned
bird feeder,
up
huh?
with her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, she usually feeds the birds with Caroline.
I run out the bar.
I'm gonna follow him. Yeah.
I'm running out the bar to where the bird feeding was happening.
Alright, you see the same woman out there feeding birds again. She's come back.
I run up to her.
No, I stopped Crusher this time. I was like,
What?
Tact.
I'm still in
Let me-
there, and I'm
let
like,
me
hey
talk. I'm not with
guys,
Please,
if the mines are shut down,
Okay.
why are all of our
don't
faces
run.
so dirty?
Don't run.
One of them
Walk.
glares at you.
I put dirt on my
So,
face.
I
Okay? Look,
I
I said
walk
if the mines
to
are shut
Josie.
down, why are we all still dirty? Like we should be. And I'm like,
This food
you
just
know,
rubbed
something
there.
to think about. My name is Ronnie. I was newer at the mines. I don't know if you noticed me. I'm pretty hot.
I haven't seen you around the mines.
Still look like a half elf, and I just smile. I'm used
I
to
yell,
some
"Son of a
degree
bitch."
of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Throwing
I'm
away
like,
this
well,
piss
hi.
water I was drinking.
the mines have been shut down. It was my first day. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be
You
doing.
haven't been here for a month.
No, there's
Stranger.
been no work. And then I'm like, it's fine. I'm not asking anything from you. I came in here when I heard him yell free drinks. And I'm like, anyway, my name's Ronnie. You'll be seeing me around. I'm super hot.
And so humble.
He just kind of sips his beer.
And I'm like, stand up to my full like foot above. I'm 5'7", 5'7",
Normally.
and so 6'7", and I'm like, nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for the warm welcome. Shake his hand, and just give him a long look, and be like, and your name?
Hair. No.
It can be anything. I'm just making a point. Like, we met and were cordial.
Kevin.
Kevin's are never good news. Shout out. And I'm like, but you might be the exception. Nice to meet you, Kevin. Ronnie, remember this. And walk coolly out and go catch up with him.
I'll go.
I know where they would have been
Go
headed.
with her because I was still in the tavern as well.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so
I
now
might
we
not
are back
know
to the old
if I didn't hear them say old man Josie
Josie.
or whatever.
the middle-aged woman
And I'm like, can you fly up and see where they
eating
are?
birds.
Josie.
We catch up with them.
Eating birds.
I'm gonna write down Kevin.
Josie?
Jerk,
I am
just
not
because I
Josie.
was lying to him.
You're not.
That is my mother. My name is Caroline.
Your mother's still alive?
Ignore her. Caroline.
What can I do for you again? Haven't you terrorized me enough today?
Actually, I had nothing to do with that terrorizing.
You were with them.
I was in their presence.
Make it quick.
I'm like, whoa, I thought we cooled things down. You met Crusher.
We-
Did you guys not have a nice chat?
We're wondering if you may have heard from your
Rude.
mom, Josie, anything about the disappearance of Bob and Linda.
I don't pay attention much to what my mother says. I try to distance myself from that. If you want to know what she saw and what she's heard, you'll have to talk to her yourself.
And where might she be?
I'm not telling you shit.
And I walk up and I'm like, well, hang on. I'm like, totally understandable. We got off totally on the wrong foot. And again, I apologize about that. Can I compensate you for the spilled bird seed from earlier?
I'm alright. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything we can do around here? We might be staying here a while.
Oh, lovely.
And we don't want everyone to be as hostile as everyone's been lately. No, and I'm like, we might be staying here a while, and we're interested. We heard from the mayor, actually, that your mother's an influencer in the community. Not untrue.
Oh, so you've talked to Serval.
Yes, he's very kind to us. He gave us this certificate.
I'm gonna catch Carolyn's attention. Put my hand on her shoulder.
You're gonna do a bard thing!
Not yet. Can you point us to where your mother is? We need to speak with her. I'm trying a charisma check, basically.
Alright, there. Some check.
And I cast Charm Person when she does that.
Oh, you better roll for that.
I really know how Charm Person works. I think she has to roll against it.
It's a DC.
Yeah, well,
wisdom save.
is there an actual
Right, but I like...
thing, or is it just my charisma modifier?
Just your charisma modifier. We'll go
Okay.
with that. For now.
13.
13. Alright, she rolled very low. So she's... Are you gonna cast Charm Person?
It already happened, so I feel like you can't take them back. Even if we were doing the same thing at the same time, like,
Okay.
I did say it happened. It's a DC 15.
Alright,
What kind of save?
she's charmed as fuck.
So she regards us as a friendly acquaintance. So it just smooths over
Which is
everything.
really, really better compared to the thing that I could have cast, which would be friends. Which...
This one, I don't think... No, yeah, this... When the spell ends, it will know... She'll know that we charmed her.
Is she hostile after that? Because with friends,
You gotta go.
You do it with advantage, actually. It says you must save with advantage.
Nope, she's still...
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Either way.
Anyways.
And I have an hour. We have an hour, so if we just...
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, I don't know why.
I'm
but I
like,
feel like
Caroline! It's so good to see you again. How's your mother?
Oh, she's doing great. You know, you can find her if you go down the street that way. She's at the house, of course. I mean, you remember the house, right?
Yes.
The little pink house? No, not pink.
It's so good to see. Whoa.
The house with the
It's
pink...
like the exact same colors.
House with the pink shutters.
You know, it's the house with all the pink flowers, you know.
Yes.
You know, her
How are her
favorite.
flowers doing?
Oh, they're
It's
fantastic.
been a rough season for Raina here.
It has, but she's very diligent about...
Diligent.
Diligent! She's very diligent about watering them.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
Oh, they're absolutely lovely.
And how has your day been?
Oh, it started off a little rough, but you know, it's gotten better.
That's awesome. It's so good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh my.
Caroline, Ron, you've seen this happen a few
Yes.
times.
It's good to see you.
So how is Josie? Is she feeling well?
Oh, she's had a little bit of a cold, but she's getting over that.
Oh, she had that episode when she had a cold last time, made her a little forgetful. Is that happening again?
Oh no, she's still sharp as a tack. Still got a mouth like a steel trap. You know, just
A mouth like a steel trap.
you know, just
If by steel trap you
Put
mean
on the
things
trucker right
just
she's very snappy, you know.
No,
I
come on,
love
charge
that
her out
about
there.
her. It runs
What's
in
she
your
saying?
family.
Daddy,
You're smart.
She's so smart.
Okay.
I love her.
Well, we are gonna go see her again. Good to see you.
Oh, you
I'm
too.
gonna mark off what spell. Awesome. I'm like, we're gonna go visit her right now. We'll be gone within the hour though. So don't go by.
See, all right, you guys have a great time now. And she
Bye
goes back,
now.
She goes back to feeding the birds.
I turned around and like, bitch. Like women do to each other in real life sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Oh yeah. And I'm like, come on, come on, come on.
That facial expression.
We know.
We know. We be know.
We are going.
Yes. You follow the street
I
down.
And
have
I
no
look-
idea what happened, but also I go, nice job.
Yeah.
I made that roll before you.
No, I'm not offended that you did well, but I'm like, yeah, all by herself.
Oh, you did good too.
I don't need your praise. We take off towards the house.
She cast a spell.
Thank you, Crusher.
Yeah.
You said you had no idea what was going on.
So you
Maybe
make it
I
down
can
the street.
explain some
find
things to
the
you,
house.
and then you can explain everything to him.
You find the house with the pink flowers. There's just this flower bed in front of the house that is just filled with various shades of pink and red flowers.
Sweet.
I
Pink and
stop
red
for
flowers.
maybe 15 seconds and crouch down and put my hands on my knees and just look at the flowers.
Can you
Aw.
smell things?
Yeah.
I take it like kind of like I go
I-
smell them. Do they smell good? Or they-
Oh yeah, they're very
Okay.
fragrant. Like you don't have to get up. Like you don't have to like bend
I'm
to
like-
smell them. You can smell them.
I'm like, Chibi is not here right now. So Crusher, long day. I'm like, have you smelled these? You have to stop
Not
and
these
smell
ones.
the flowers.
Okay.
It's a phrase, but also quite literal in some ways.
Yes, I like to look at them.
Great.
And then I get up and walk.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I'm gonna let Carrie do the talking.
An old woman opens the door. She looks like her hair looks kind of disheveled, just like she put it up earlier in the day and then just didn't bother trying to fix it as the day went on. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're gonna have to pick up the speed of that talking quite a bit. Got a lot to get through.
Your flowers are very beautiful.
Oh, I thank you, young man. Are you a suit of armor?
Sure.
Acidity, please come in, come in.
I've been saying, oh. Wow, we've just been invited in. Okay.
She has a very modest house. It very much looks like an old lady lives in this house.
Does it look exactly like my great grandmother's house did?
Are there paintings of cats everywhere?
No, but there is a cat.
I look around and I'm like,
There is a fluffy white cat with a bell collar,
I go to the
sitting on a floral printed couch with doilies.
I pet
Is
the cat.
there
Do you know
a cookie
little?
jar that is in the shape of a turkey?
No, it's one of those like glass ones, but
That's
inside,
disappointing.
but inside are nothing but butterscotch candies.
I was gonna
No!
ask her, I'm gonna be like, do you have any butterscotch candies? I've been craving some lately. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I do in the jar right there, dear.
May I have one?
Absolutely.
Sweet. I go take 5. Like, not for later. Like, I sit there and I just eat them. I've never had them before and I hate them. I eat, like, I put all 5 in my mouth at the same time and, like, sit there for the next minute and I'm like,
regretting your choices.
It's like eyes welling up. Just
and then I put them on the floor beside me and I snap Chibi back in. I'm like, my cat wants to play with your cat, Chibi. I don't want to piss her off. I'm like, yes, I'm so sorry. I should have asked if I could bring my cat. He's very friendly.
Oh, it's all right. Snowball is very friendly.
Why
Snowball
is
has
this woman so chill with a 600-pound tiger just showing
Snowball,
up and
by
eating
the way?
butterscotch?
is a giant puffball now and looks like
Doing that like weird growl.
yeah.
How do you socialize cats with each other? I don't know. You
With
have
a
to
predator?
start them
You
out early.
pray. You pray. Essentially.
And I'm like...
You get them used to each other while they're malleable, and then if they're not, then you just make extra room so that they don't have to deal with each other.
That's what you do with humans, too.
That Snowball's doing this, right? Because she's, it's very friendly. Does she notice?
Humans must be very carefully
She just walks up to her and looks like...
Take them to parties.
It's like the cat. Okay, so the cat bats at Chibi, but not with claws, but like the. Like you've seen cats do that where they just bat at it.
Chibi doesn't do it with claws either, but
Snowball is dead.
like he's not trying to hurt it. He's trying to play.
Snowball gets knocked off the couch and just runs out of the room.
Chibi
Poor
runs
Snowball.
And I'm like, that's true. They're having so much fun. So anyway,
So,
Would you like some tea?
Do you know about Bob and Linda?
Oh yes, it's such a shame what happened to them, disappearing and all that. You know, I heard from Horace.
Martha really wants tea. Martha's like, don't worry, and she gets up and makes tea.
Oh, you don't have to do that, dear.
I
Laura.
really
Yes.
wanted the tea. You guys sit down and enjoy your conversation.
wait,
Yes.
Horace?
Yes, I heard from Horace. You know.
Your boyfriend? Husband?
No.
I'm doing this again. No, I
Are
heard from
you?
him that someone came to
No.
that someone came to visit them and then they disappeared.
And I
You
look
know,
at straight face. Yeah, he said he heard a loud bang. No!
Oh yes.
Like,
I
I'm
do.
talking to the cat. Anyway, continue.
Oh yes, I think he did mention that. You know, there are some rumors going around town that maybe that orc that we sent out of town came back. I mean,
Adam,
yes, that one.
what do you think about that rumor?
Oh, I think it seems pretty plausible. I mean, half orcs are half orc after all. They aren't. They may not be the brightest tools in the crayon box, but.
What are crayons?
I've seen them. They are like paints.
Oh, they're
You've
sticks.
seen crayons.
They're sticks of color that little children use to color with.
Where do you get them?
I mean, some stores sell.
Stores here?
Well, yes. So if you believe one of
I
them
get,
has some.
yeah. I want to know where this crayon shop is. I want to try these.
You didn't change the title.
It sounds amazing.
I tried.
Okay,
Didn't change it? No.
I tried.
I'll fix it.
Okay. Yes. But yes, he mentioned. When he mentioned that, that was just my first thought that he came back. I mean, we've been having these disappearances for so long.
Do you
And we
think
just
it was
let him
him and all of them? All the people? There's like 20 people in missing.
Yes, it's been a tragedy. But you know, we weren't very kind to him when he and his brother came here, so I mean, it makes sense. People would want revenge.
Then he went on a Dexter spree. Dexter is the name of this guy where I came from.
Oh, yes, I
He
see.
killed bad people.
I guess if you want to look at it that way, yes. I mean, Bob and Linda kicked them both out of the tavern at one point. Because
They owned a tavern? What
No,
was it
no.
called?
No, they help
What
out
kind
at
of
the
food
tavern.
did they serve?
Oh, he's been experimenting with beef and such.
Oh, cool.
But
A
I've
beef and bread
heard
special.
that
I've heard of this.
everyone who's disappeared since the first victim has been a minor.
oh yes, for the most part. I mean, some of the women have disappeared too, but it's mostly been their wives.
Do you
That's
not
what-
let women be minors?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh well, we're not opposed to it, no. But
Do you not have any rights now?
well, we
I don't know
have
if any minors right now.
They're all minors at some point.
we have the miners, but
But
the mayor's worried, and he's shut down the mine operations for now, and we don't have very many left.
were they getting stolen in the mines?
Oh, I don't know. I
Then
won't.
why did he shut down the mines? The mayor. It was him. God.
Do you know where
Well, we only
they
have
are
a handful left. It's not safe to send just a few in there. It's a very dangerous
Oh,
place.
fair. Okay.
Fair, yeah.
Like you only had the really young ones.
What else have you heard about disappearances? Who else disappeared?
Oh, I could list everybody, but that would take a while. You know, my brain with names, it's not the best.
Have you seen anyone
face.
else that you think may have helped Adam? I know half orcs are the worst, but like,
Well, you know what I think, dearie. She kind of like leans into you.
I'm leaning back.
Yeah, like
I've got my crayon information from this old racist
like,
broad. Like I'm good.
Like you know how like gossips are like, so you know, and they lean in.
I'm sipping my tea.
So I heard.
I think Sylvia Bellum has something to do with it too.
And she cavort with this Adam.
She did.
Is quarter
she
orc offspring?
Oh, well, that's the rumor, darling.
Oh, she is banging.
No.
You see,
All minors.
Adam had taken kind of a shine to her.
Had she taken a shine back to him?
Oh, they flirted all the time.
Her name was Sylvia what?
Sylvia
Maroon?
Bellum now, I
Bellum.
guess. Thanks
Sure.
to Jason.
Sylvia Bellum.
I helped.
Yes.
Yeah. How did her mom feel about that?
Oh, I'm not sure, dearie. Her mother doesn't live here. She's from out of town.
How long has she been here? I've heard about her. Wasn't she the one that did that thing a few weeks ago?
Oh, yes, I do believe she was the one that caused a little bit of a scene at the bar. No, she
What
can't
exactly happened? We didn't hear the details.
She can't handle her liquor, dearie.
I heard she hadn't even had that much. It just
went
nuts.
Oh no, she had one of those.
Those big trust things.
Oh yes, they have. She had one of the liquor shots and then a couple of beers, and she was gone.
Ugh. Where did she end up that night?
Oh, heaven only knows.
I'm like, yeah,
I know the mayor wasn't too pleased about it. You know about them, don't you?
Yes.
He tries to play it off like nobody knows, but everybody knows.
So do you think
How
it
did he
was
feel?
Adam and him, or like?
How did
Oh,
he
I'm not
feel
sure
about
about
her
that.
flirting with Adam?
Oh, he didn't know about that one.
Oh, he didn't ever find out?
Not that I'm aware of, and I know everything.
I'm like, I know you do. That's why we came here. We love your details.
You're not gonna like that song.
No. She usually flirts with people at the bar. The mayor doesn't typically go to the bar. He may employ the minors, but he doesn't like to be around them.
I'm like, and I'm sitting there and trying to forget. I'm like, I heard that he uses her as like an agent to feel out whatever people he wants to get rid of. I don't know if that's true though.
Oh, I don't know about that one. He's very kind and very loving to all of the minors. He just gets very awkward around them.
Big groups of people. Maybe a bad person hold a public office. Just saying.
It's more. I think it reminds him too much of home, and he gets a little homesick. I mean, he is a dwarf after all.
Yes, he is from that dwarf clan that I heard.
The Moonshine Clan.
You know, he doesn't seem
Not
to
as
take
good
kindly to his clan. You happen to know why?
Oh, not very much, I'm afraid. All I know is that he left to seek his fortune, and his family didn't seem too kind about it. So he left on and started up a mine out here.
Oh.
There aren't many dwarves in these parts, so lots of humans. Some half-elves. Just all came here.
I should have saved my term person. Well, I don't need it.
There's nothing more that this woman loves than gossip. And if strangers are coming to her, she knows it's gossip, so she's just like, yes.
I'm like,
What exactly was it that Sylvia was saying when she got drunk in the bar the other night?
I'm like, I could tell her, but you tell stories so much better than I do.
Oh, you're too kind.
You're so
Here,
good.
have another butterscotch. as she looks away, you just like toss it
Yeah,
away.
like, she didn't spit them back up, but more discreetly under her couch.
She was saying that the disappearances were punishments for what we'd done to Adam
How
and to his
creative
brother.
punishment.
She thinks that
Just
it
the
is
one?
divine punishment.
Who
Divine
does she even
punishment.
worship?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I don't even think she's that religious, but I think she might be starting to be now.
I
Is
thought
it because you hear her going, oh God, every night when you pass by the bar? Probably not because of
I thought the disappearances stopped after Adam was banished.
Yes, and I think she still feels a little guilty about that.
So what did you do to Atom before?
Oh, lots of people were very rude to him. They didn't serve him and his brother at the bar a few times, depending on who was in charge at that night.
I'm like, I heard Kevin was one of the worst.
Oh, Kevin's a bitch.
Yes. Alright.
He acts all tough, but he's nothing but a piece of wet newspaper.
I genuinely like this woman. I'm so into her stories. I'm like, I don't care if it's true at the moment. I'm
trying to figure out what the code word is that's gonna get her off on a tangent while she'll just keep talking. Because I used to have a teacher that would do that, and we would get her started in Walmart, and she would never stop.
Wait, who was Kevin? Sorry.
Kevin was the really rude one.
He was the one who's rude to me, when I was like, isn't it weird how he treats all of us?
Okay.
I'm like, huh? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's really sad. What's been going on lately? There's not a lot of...
If the disappearances have stopped, then why are the mines closed?
Oh, we don't really have that many miners left.
So you're waiting for the miners to come of age?
in essence, sort of. We've also sent out some pamphlets trying to get more people back to the town to work for just a little while until we can find the missing people.
Do you think
Are people allowed to go into the mine?
Oh, you'd have to get special permission from the mayor.
We have it.
We keep a guard up at the mines to make sure people don't wander in. It's very dangerous in there.
Is it a lawful guard? Chaotic guard?
Oh,
no
I'm
idea.
not sure, but Stanley, he's such a sweetheart.
Do you think they are dead?
Huh?
Do you think they are dead?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt if some of them are. I mean, we haven't even been able to find their bodies to find out. It'd be a shame if some of them were. I mean, Bob and Linda were special people and all that.
So she's been to Horace's
I've
house.
never done this shit.
I'm like, and that's in comparison to Horace. Like, right!
Oh my god.
She dates that.
Horace means well. He's just a bit screwy in the brain from being in the mines for so long.
That's fair. So, if you were running an investigation, that's what we're here doing, and we need incredibly valuable resources like you who know this town and hear everything. Where would you start? Because I don't think we could go after Sylvia directly.
Oh, no, heavens, no. The
What
mayor
would you
keeps a
do?
close eye on her because he's gonna shine to her, as you know.
Yeah, we saw that.
Don't pass the mayor's office at night, or you're bound to hear some terrible noises coming from there.
Banging.
Okay.
What I would recommend is I think you should go talk to Stanley.
Yeah.
He is one of the town policemen. He's very sweet.
We don't want to be at all like bring up sensitive subjects. Has anyone he's close to gone missing or anything?
No. Thankfully not.
Okay. Is he newer? Or his family's not from here?
He's a little newer, but it's still been a couple of years since he joined us. He's still a prominent member in the
It's one
community.
of those towns where 7 years is newer. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I mean, Horace and her, you can tell, have been here a while.
Okay. And, yeah, probably
Yeah, I can't
80 or
imagine
90
Horace ever
years.
moving anywhere.
It'd be a feat of a miracle even. Oh, dearie, would you like a butterscotch?
Oh, no thank you. I don't eat candies.
I'm just sitting there like, oh. I I wanted to try it, so.
Oh, that's fair. Would you like one, dear?
I'm fine. I got a toothache.
I'm like, he's just being modest. He loves butterscotch.
Oh, is that
It's
true?
just a cultural significance that he has to turn them down twice, and then he'll take them
Oh,
all.
here, would you like one? Come on.
Oh, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
You didn't turn it down twice. That's rude. Say it to her face. I'm just playing with him. It's just for fun.
Oh dear, you're so much fun.
Oh, thank you. You're so much fun.
Oh, thank you. About that time, Snowball comes running back in. Oh, well, it looks like your big cat loves Chibi.
Fast friends.
Oh, of course.
Snowball and Chibi.
Snowball is like under the couch, like where her legs are, just like hissing at it.
I feel like I've pushed that as far as it can go, and I'm like, oh, Chibi needs to nap. I'm so sorry, and like, he's gone.
Oh, that's so fast. You're so
I have all sorts of little tricks like that.
Oh, that's
I'm like, were you about to light your lanterns?
Oh, yes, it is getting a little dark.
Caps lights. And I'm like,
oh my, it's been so long since we've had a magic user come visit us.
it's so fun though, right?
It's always so much
I was
fun.
just charming your daughter out in the streets with some
Impressive.
similar tricks.
Oh, so you met my dear little Caroline. She wasn't rude to you, was she?
A little bit, but you know, you gotta be snappy with newcomers sometimes.
A little bit.
Keep them on their toes.
About
Yeah. Anyway, we've got to go.
Oh, all right. Are you sure?
It's about an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a pizza. Tell Caroline. We were so happy to spend so much time with her mother and forge this close relationship with her mother, and we look forward to seeing her again. Bye now.
All right. Goodbye. Oh, here, and she like wraps up some butterscotch for the road. I know that you and he both love them. So.
I use thaumaturgy and gently close her windows because it's getting chilly. And I'm like, you've got to stay warm.
Oh, why, thank you,
We'll be
dear.
back by.
You're like the granddaughter I never had.
Oh, well, if Caroline would get her act together.
Yes, I tried to get her with Stanley, actually.
Yeah.
And she brushed him off and was very rude.
You know.
I stand up and just walk out of the house. I'm just like, I don't understand any
I
of
follow
this. So I'm
Crusher.
just like, I'm just gonna leave.
Because you're done.
I'm like, he's got to recharge. Anyway,
Playing with my
bye.
new thing.
Goodbye, dearie. Have a
We'll
good
come
one.
back by before we
I get a
leave.
palm.
Cal.
Oh,
So
please
good to
do.
see you.
Please do.
I love her.
I always stick my head back
Yes.
in. Where's Stanley?
Oh, he's over.
The mines.
Yes, he's standing guard over at the mine.
Okay.
So we get direct. We get direct.
Yeah, you get directions from her.
Do
So,
I love Crusher. He's so funny.
so look at.
Good. Bye now.
If
We're
we
going to the
find
mine.
anything else out, we'll let you know before we.
We'll
leave.
let you know first.
Oh, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
Yes, you are very lovely. Bye.
Well, goodbye, dear. Oh, I didn't get your names. I'm so rude.
And I can give it Maka. That's Crusher.
I bounced. I'm not there.
Crusher's
You're
gone.
smelling the flowers again. Like, does this help if you don't understand the world?
I'm.
I can't say it either.
Did you whistle? Is your name a whistle?
It's kind of the thing she does.
Yeah, but you can just go "Ee!" and she'll come running.
It's
Bye.
It's good to meet you, whistle.
Whistler.
And what was your name?
And my name's Cassidy now.
Oh, it's good to
Like,
meet
do you want to hit on
Cassidy.
her before we leave?
I'm good.
Oh, you're good
So
to
you
strong
don't
arm.
want to flirt with her after you flirted with everyone. Bye. We'll be back.
I've been charming,
Ageist.
And I'm like,
not flirtatious.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to flirt with this lovely
I'm playing
woman
with my
that our
weapon.
party needs in our future. It seems like you
Y'all
want to
seem-
forge a connection. Bye.
Y'all
to the
seem to have
peace
forged
out.
enough connection for me.
Yeah, I've.
And I will continue to just like.
So, okay. So,
I will wait with
yeah,
Crusher
up here.
for everyone else to come out while they are.
I'm out.
Alright,
Yeah, we all
mines.
love.
That
Yes.
was madness.
No, madness is off Preston.
I'm
Right,
trying to
yeah.
imagine my new
Cheers.
weapon.
Can I make some sort of a
I get a
roll
palm pistol that
just to see how much of that I
and goes
believe?
back in the arm.
Yeah, you can make
Was-
an insight.
I believe
I'm like, I
absolutely
don't know.
everything everyone tells me.
So, are we going to the mine?
Ha ha ha! It's a like insight. Yeah, that's a 5.
Her
I
word
believe
is gospel.
everything. Her word is gospel. Like, that's crazy, but before we accuse Adam, we've got to draw Sylvia.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't get a good read on her.
Okay,
Do I
right.
recognize that I didn't get a great read?
I don't think.
If I think back on it, or do I?
Like,
Because if I firmly believe it, I'm gonna go be like, yeah.
Oh yeah, like
I'm the sort of
You
person
believe
who
her.
it will never occur to me to even think to doubt anyone.
So we all believed her. That's not great.
Well, Cassidy didn't do one. Do you believe the old one?
Well, she wasn't.
Hell no. All that was craziness. I rolled a, not, what am I doing?
9 plus insight.
Insight, 11. So I guess I did.
yep, you all believed her.
Sweet. Let's go talk to Stanley and see if he has any evidence against Sylvia.
Yep.
I mean, we
That's where
would
we're going.
believe that we
Well,
needed to
'cause
go
So Stanley's
talk to
guarding-
We already
Stanley's guarding
know
the mine,
that
right?
Adam is good people. So,
Right.
We know that Adam believes he's good people. Right now, Sylvia
well,
is
Sylvia's
our number
the-
one
Oh, crap. I'm
suspect.
texting the wrong
But
Yes.
she
person.
did advise us to go talk to Stanley.
yeah.
So
Well,
it's her word is
I
gospel.
think that the mayor is weird. So,
Ignore that.
I think that he's sketchy.
I think he's weird
This is-
too, but I don't
This is
necessarily
based on
Yeah, me too.
absolutely nothing.
Sweet. That's the way I like to conduct my investigations. Off to Stanley, the best
Wow.
person in the world.
Now, back to my
We should draw a line around where the body was. The body is
That's
that
right.
way.
We'll know where it was.
John Mulaney, everybody.
Oh my god, children.
So, where are we headed?
Clue.
Yep. Mine's Stanley.
Okay.
Let's go find
Let's
Stan.
go.
Is it evening? Is it like afternoon now?
Okay,
It's late evening at this
Do
point.
you
Like
have
it's not dark
a
yet,
description
but the
of
sun
the
is starting to
charm?
set.
Okay.
You can. I will tell you what it does on the way over there.
So this is my nice spell.
It's just magic.
Wonderful
I
spell.
throw
Oh my
something in
God.
the air, verbal or something.
Verbalism.
It's
Oh my
verbal and it has.
It went
Did you
away.
lose it?
Yeah.
Oh, charm might be the honey one.
Huh?
Charm might be the snake's tongue covered in honey. I don't know why I know that.
I was
Charm.
gonna say,
It's one of the nice spells.
It's verbal and something.
Verbals, the product material.
Yeah. And so we go up to Stanley and we start talking about our abilities, like that we've already displayed, to try and not duplicate effects on people. Is
Okay.
that fair? Like, I know this spell, it's great. Just in case Cassidy can't charm them with his personality or just refuses to.
Okay, so they know that we've charmed.
Oh yeah, that's why at an hour I was like,
Yeah,
well, got to go.
The problem with
God bless.
my particular version of that is that the a creature prone to violence might attack me, and others will seek retribution on me if I charm them. So,
Oh.
Similar effects, but prone to aggression.
well, no, is that a creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution in other ways, depending on the nature of your interaction with it.
Oh yeah, so
So-
she's just gonna be super catty to you.
I didn't make a spell though.
You didn't actually do
But
that.
no, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't cast a spell. But they will attempt vengeance upon me if I cast friends.
And fuse.
Yeah, so
and-
maybe
Oh,
it's the
you
last
cast
resort.
Friends.
That would be what I can cast that does the
But
same
she
thing.
didn't, but she
Very
could.
I didn't
similar.
do it though.
I get
Yeah,
them
it's
mixed
very
up.
similar.
Alright.
Alright, so y'all make it. Y'all are heading over to the mine?
And to Stanley.
Did we get an idea of like when he's there? 'Cause he can't be there all the time.
No,
but
you
there
didn't.
a lot.
But
I'm gonna try. Let's try.
Yeah.
Go over there.
How far was it to the
I
mines
was
from
gonna say
what
it's
you
probably
told
like
us?
early evening, right?
yeah, it's early evening, so I
You
mean,
wouldn't be off yet, probably.
no, I mean you get there. It takes you a little bit because it's the entrance isn't like in the middle of town kind of thing.
Right. They
But-
closed that one down. This is the one that you exit town. Fewer people falling into it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's dug right into the side of the Red Rock Plateau, which
Yeah.
y'all know of. I don't remember
Mhm.
the name for it now. Shut up. And you see that there is a gentleman standing in front of the entranceway.
Is he in the gear of, like, are there different gears for city and, like, federal?
Well, he's in a uniform. He has a sword on his hip. He's got gloves. His hair is very nice. He's very handsome. He does.
How old is he?
He looks like he's probably in his 30s.
So probably realistically, Caroline and Stanley weren't a great match to begin with.
Well, Caroline's like in her 40s, so.
Oh, I had him as older. Okay.
She just
took up the habits of the aged early.
Yeah.
Which is good. Commit to your spinster life. Like, go for it.
Exactly.
That's what Maka's going to do, and what Kat may or may not have done. He's like, maybe I'll start painting minis now. Keep me occupied for 40 years.
It's like, I'm going to live forever out of spite.
Like, how hot?
Like
Maka swooning hot, or like...
Maka swoons over either or, but
I'm
more
sure.
No, I'm talking about good-looking amount.
I'm trying to think of an actor that would be similar in hotness level.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. Like...
He looks like Jeremy
like
Renner.
Robert Sheehan in the
I'm
new
trying
whatever.
not to do that because not all of you think he's as hot as I do.
Robert Sheehan.
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't
new,
think he's
the
that
new, the new, what is it called?
He's like Aragon hot.
This is the worst conversation.
That was the worst movie, though.
Not Aragon.
Aragorn?
Aragorn.
Okay.
Okay,
I was like,
I got it in my head. And I look at Cassidy, I'm like, you know that flirting thing? Do you, as a woman, exclusively?
I do what it takes to get the damn job done.
But he's got his hair tied back nicely.
I'm asking your preference. Since clearly you don't do whatever it takes to get the job done, you would have been a little nicer.
I wouldn't mind flirting.
To Josie.
Oh no, Josie doesn't. There's a certain thing that happens that I know better, but no, I prefer women.
Okay, fair enough. Let me take this one, please.
Go right ahead.
And I go up and I'm like, hi.
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you here before.
I don't think I've seen you either.
Ooh,
Are you still
I
like
feel like
6,
I would
7?
remember. Yes, but very hot.
don't worry about it.
So, speaking of like half elf stuff.
What can I do for you? What's your
I feel
name?
like there are great many things you can do for me. My name is Ronnie. And then,
Nice to meet you.
thank you. It's nice to meet you too. How's your day going so far?
Oh, pretty boring as always.
Out
I
of
guess
character,
it's
I'm
kind of
gonna
not
do that.
great to guard
In
a
character,
mind that
there's no
shut
way I
down.
would rather stay away from.
Yes, it's kind of boring, but we do have kids trying to get in every now and then. As kids want to be, scamps as they are.
I appreciate that your job is necessary. Never mind. Anyway.
Use a silent strap.
What is Crusher doing this? Because I obviously was like, I'm not trying to be subtle to him or to the rest of the group. I'm like, I like this.
Just like, Crusher's just watching all this with no expression whatsoever. Just like, okay, I guess this is happening.
That's what I've always thought.
Like, barely paying attention. Just.
I'm like, take 5. If he looks bored enough, then she'd be back and hanging out with him.
I mean, he's paying attention. He just doesn't care.
Don't
stick it.
So what can I do for you? There has to be a reason you came all this way out here.
Well, to be honest, I don't have any idea. Josie told us to talk to you, and she's right about everything.
Do you?
Know.
Oh, you talked to old woman Josie. She's a sweetheart, isn't she?
She really is. She was so nice to us, and not everyone's been equally welcoming.
Did she offer you the butterscotch candies?
They were so disgusting, but I didn't
They
want to
were
hurt her
awful.
feelings. I tried to feed them to my cat, and anyway.
I feel like
We tried to do some favors for her while we were there, but
you know,
we
where
might
we sit
have
with
spit
the
some
powwow and
butterscotch
girl
out
talk
under her.
butterscotch.
She's fine with that.
Gross.
Well, she won't think anything of it.
I don't want to be
enough.
aggressive.
She has a cat too, so
Exactly.
makes sense.
Sweet.
Does he seem into it, or is he just? He's probably glad for distraction.
He is
I'm-
glad to have
I'm-
someone there that's not trying to bother, trying to make his life
bother
miserable.
I want to just try to sneak into the mind.
I mean, do what you're gonna do.
Alright, you're gonna have to make a stealth check.
Does he get any kind of pluses or advantage for Maka's shameless flirtation?
17.
If Maka sees it, she's gonna decide that because it helps her.
Holly, there. He stops you before you can get in, because y'all's rolls are really close. He's like, "Hi, can I help you with something?"
Oh, I was curious about the mine here. I'm interested in the mining field and precious metals and whatnot.
Oh, I see. Well, you'd be better off talking to some of the miners in town. They can tell you anything you need to know about.
Oh, is the mine closed? I wasn't aware.
Is he? Is this dumbass with you?
He is stupid.
Unfortunately, yes, but you can't always control the people you're sitting with, you know what I mean?
I thought we were here for the tour for the mine.
I don't.
No.
Make a persuasion, because that does not correlate with anything.
Persuasion? 20.
Maybe deception.
Natural or non-natural?
It's not natural.
There is no tour of the mine, sir.
Damn it, those brochures lied again.
Yes.
We're a bit of tourists.
What brochures? Maybe if you can give him that brochure you found, then he can get the error
I think I
corrected.
left it in the inn.
He's an idiot and a liar. Anyway, I don't know what he's doing, but I wouldn't blame you at all if you backed into the mine's entrance. I'm interested in talking to you. Can't always help who you're... Like, if you backed it and, like...
Yeah.
I'm not trying to...
Yeah, he has one hand, like, on the side where his sword is. It looks like it's ready to, like, go. Like, he looks like he would be ready to go if you tried something. Because now he's on guard mode.
And then I realized what happened when I tried to take the thing earlier. And I'm like, but you know what, to be honest, he doesn't usually make the same mistake twice anyway. I'm like, you know, and he got charmed recently by this person we ran into. It was the worst. And so ever since then, he's been prone to like a little bit manic behavior sometimes. Like, he doesn't mean any harm.
I'm sorry about what I said.
Sure.
I'm like even in my head. Anyway, have you heard anything weird lately?
Oh, nothing too much weirder than what Josie's probably told you about everything happening. I'm sure she told you.
Yeah, like, has any activity besides the kids? Like, has anything happened since? Like,
not really. I mean, I don't know what
Crush and I are
happens
just standing here
after my
completely
shift. I mean, I usually switch off with Craig, but
I don't know if you can make facial
Y'all
expressions.
can tell my patience
but
is wearing thin.
it's not
Yeah,
his
I
watch.
can't
They're in 12-hour watches.
yeah, it's not his watch yet. He'll probably be here in the next couple of hours if you want to talk to him.
Well,
But I'm curious, why are you so interested in what's been happening?
we've had some people in Dawnfly, and at this point, it's like, they were
basically,
we saw your brochure, we saw your flyers, and so
Fast
we
forward
came down here.
and
And the mayor kind of actually gave us permission to conduct a thorough investigation. I'm like, can you show the certificate?
Yes.
What is that certificate?
it's for the inn, but it has his seal on it. So.
Okay, and I'm like, and he
He
know.
gave us this so that we stay for free while we conduct our investigation.
Oh, I see.
So we're trying to be thorough, and Josie said we should talk to you. So
She also mentioned that you may have information regarding Sylvia.
Ah, Sylvia.
and her manic behavior recently.
Yes, she has been a bit heavy on the sauce, if you'll...
They said it was that one night at the bar. Is that one night? Is it the
She's
only
nice.
thing she's done that's like weird lately?
She's been acting a little strange since we banished Adam, I've noticed. I think the two of them had a thing, honestly.
So do you think it was more that than the alcohol?
How many things does she have going on?
Two. The mayor. Well, now one.
That all depends.
Alright, can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
I don't remember. It was, do you think the alcohol, was the alcohol responsible, do you think?
I think the alcohol had a little bit to do with that manic episode she had that night. We just put her in a cell to cool off. Yeah. Kinda cool down in the evening.
Does she have any, like, close associations here that might be upset about what's been going on?
Well, the whole town's been kind of iffy since everything happened.
Yeah, but like if she had taken up one or several things, like is there anyone close enough to her that would be really upset by the idea of her and a half-orc?
Oh, the whole town was kind of iffy on that, honestly.
Is her family here? Is she from...
Oh, no. Her family's from a different continent. She moved here when she was a bit younger. Started up her own life here. This town is...
Quite a life, I hear.
Oh, yes, quite the life. This town is, I guess, famous in a way for being able to present new beginnings. I'm sure you've noticed.
How long have you been here now? It's been a while.
Oh, it's been a few years.
New beginnings.
Oh, yes.
We haven't heard of this reputation.
Oh, yes. It's a mining town, so I mean, people want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the busy life, they come here.
A lot of people volunteering to mine for the rest of their lives. Visit in the big city and they're like, you know what I want to do instead? 18-hour days.
In a mine.
Did you ever work the mines?
I did a little bit. Not so good with closed-in spaces.
Yeah,
Me
that's
neither.
not great.
So
I am great with closed spaces.
Do you open your like
No,
look,
no,
there's
no.
one here.
But I say I am fantastic with closed spaces.
He's really good with that. So you gotta ask yourself,
It was a joke.
closed spaces or cellar hole?
this is unfortunate.
Well, who's ready to go in line?
I am. We are here to investigate.
I don't know, the mayor told me I couldn't let anybody in
Oh, we're not
for their
just
safety.
anybody.
That's why we have the thing. The paper. So that we can.
Make a bluff check.
Deception.
Deception. God damn it, I even have the paper here.
Well,
Do
it's
we
a
have a
deception.
deception?
Because I believe it.
Yeah,
I
it's
believe.
deception.
No, it is deception.
Yeah, make a deception.
That would be a
Actually, I think that might be persuasion.
Or persuasion. You know what? Pick whichever one has a high.
persuasion. Nope. They have the same modifier. That is a 12.
You rolled higher than him
+1.
anyway.
I have a +1 and my charisma's not very high.
Oh, good. I don't have to do my next.
All right, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled this. He's like, well, he kind of looks around.
I'm like,
If you-
I can stay out here with you if you like, because I'm actually not great with the closed spaces.
Well, as long
trust
as
We
you.
don't know what will. Can you do you know what earmuffs is?
like the thing you wear in the winter.
No, it's
Just come over here.
okay.
Who can see in the dark?
I can't. I'm not good with closed
I can see in the
spaces.
dark. That's fine.
I'm
Maka,
Why?
Tinkerer's
not.
goggles.
Okay. Fair.
I'm not good with closed spaces either.
Maka, we need to go in there.
Like, you can go in there. There's nothing
No,
in there.
no, I think we don't know that. I think this
I like
is
to think they
where
glow like night vision goggles.
I think this is where people are going.
He
I think-
doesn't
Come
let
on,
people in.
Maka.
I
Like,
think we will find something. I think we need you. I think I need you.
I appreciate that, and I don't want to live. I'm not going in that mine. Not right now, anyway. It's not going to happen right now.
Well, that's
Is it
unfortunate.
'cause you're
Crusher,
trying to get laid?
I reach into my satchel, I pull out my goggles and turn them on.
May I have little?
No. He can't battle, and I don't
I'm-
know.
I'm asking in character.
I'm like, she won't go very far from my side. I'm like, but you know what? And I give you, I don't know if I have 1 or 2 healing potions. Like, I want you to be safe, and I
Okay.
want you to be fine. And honestly, don't go very far.
Does Crusher glow?
My eyes glow a little bit. Not enough to see by.
You can't.
Oh, I don't need to see by. I'm just curious if you glow.
His light up
Okay.
blue eyes.
He has blue
That's
crystals,
just the eyes. Okay.
and his almost from his chest is like
So
this
he can be seen. In
kind of blue.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
definitely see him
Hang on. I need to see something.
in like complete darkness.
Okay.
So
stuff very stealthy.
I'm going in.
Hold,
with my goggles.
Hold on.
I'm like, I want you to go the first 120 feet-ish first and see if you can see anything 120 feet in, and then I'm going to ask you if you see anything with message.
Okay. And I start walking.
Alright, and that is a good point.
Awesome!
Because it is 6:15.
Damn it!
Where are you, just for the record?
I'll get you a more
Yeah, are
Did
you?
you stay out?
I'll get you a more comfy chair next time.
Are you coming
Hey,
with
Whistler.
us?
Did you stay with me? Did you go in there with him?
I am. I would say visibly torn, but I have no facial expressions.
You can
Just
look
pacing.
back and forth like this. Birds.
So I have no desire to go in the coal mine. But I don't think that they should go in alone.
I don't
Yay.
either. That was not any kind of resist or whatever, and I was, but no. Not unless I absolutely have to.
And you will.
Well, because the thing is that I agree with Crusher. I think that they're down there. That's where the people that are missing are hidden. I think they're down there. Because where else would they be?
I don't know, but
Let's just take a break and go and post
Alright. That is the end of the campaign for today. Really?
Don't be
So she's just gonna flirt with Aragorn for the next week until we come back.
So-
2 weeks.
Our next game would probably end up being on the 29th of December. Is that okay with everybody? Do you have holiday plans?
I'm good.
Is that something you would want to do?
Plans, and it's fine. The 29th of December, you said?
Yes.
That's my birthday.
Oh!
Is that something you would want to do on
I
your
don't
birthday?
mind. It's early enough that if we did do something else, it would be outside that.
And
D&D
then
on
like
your
the
birthday!
Yeah.
I know, it's a new, bar,
Yeah.
RP nerddom on my birthday. But I've been a nerd on my birthday every year for years and years and years. This is just a visual
Hooray!
symbol of that. But yeah, let's do it. 2 weeks.
Alright, so we'll catch you guys again on the 29th of December at 2 p.m. We mean that this time.
Sorry about today. That was everyone's fault, but also mine a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of our faults. It was just a very busy day. But we will be back on the 29th at 2 p.m. Central Time so that we may continue and go into the mine.
Into the mine.
Into the mind.
That's the title of the next episode.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yes, have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy Holiday if you don't celebrate Christmas.
Whatever you
Hanukkah.
celebrate,
Yes.
I hope you have good days.
Exactly. Have a great holiday season. Make sure you eat lots of good food.
Thank you for watching this.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much. You
Or
guys make
listening.
it totally worth it doing this, watching
Thank
our
you, I
absolute
do.
stupidity.
And always remember that birds do not have facial muscles.
Very important.
Remember, birds do not have facial mothers. Mothers?
Mothers.
Facial muscles. Neither do giant
Yeah, we
ducks of
don't have
armor.
a lot of expression, visible expression.
Players'
We're party.
faces, not the characters.
Except for me. Whatever I'm feeling. Hey! Don't be such a baby!
Don't be such a baby.
But remember, everybody, to always
Keep on nerding!
keep
on
on
nerding.
nerding.
She's gonna go home and just pass out on the floor I'm
Yes.
so tired.
You gave me the option to
Why did you
create a
start a
poll.
poll?
There was one that